look at this amazing, amazing theme I've got. Chip Cheesem bought several others after I discovered this one, unfortunately. And I wish I had seen the other ones before buying this one, because there's one where instead of 3 dancing skeletons, it's just one dancing Rastafarian skeleton, and I mean, that's really good. That's a really, really good skeleton dance right there. It's just... Anyway, point is, I'm not here to watch skeletons dance. I'm here to fucking kill some demons. Aw, yeah. So, I streamed this when it first came out a little over a year ago. It has since then become one of 2 or 3 games that I would consider perfect. Let me turn down my TV a little bit. I just love this game, guys. I love this game so much. What? Loading title storage. Okay. Yes, I confirm that. Whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Campaign. So, ooh, there's an arcade mode now? Interesting. I haven't played this game in a while. What are the other perfect games? Bloodborne is one of them. Okami. Okami's probably perfect. I'm not a fan of ultraviolence, and I'm too young to die. Just is insulting. So we're gonna go with Hurt Me Plenty. What's Ultra Nightmare again? Oh yeah, that's right. It's the die once you're done mode. Yeah, and G-Mat, that's a really good song. That's probably my favorite Miracle of Sound song currently. It's Joe.
Hello.
Are you here to kill demons with me?
I'm ready to share this thing that I found while looking for a battery charger. Did you see it?
Oh yeah, the ridiculous headphone thing?
Oh, that is actually insanely useful, and is not a battery charger.
Oh, then no, I didn't.
They are rage
It looks ridiculous
It's
though.
without mercy.
it's a combination battery charger, AM, FM, DAB plus radio,
Oh shit, I forgot to turn on
Bluetooth
subtitles.
music system. Do they matter?
Yeah, they do. Anyway, so you might not have heard it because Joe was talking about this amazingly stupid thing he found, but they immediately referenced Rip and Tear.
Owie.
All right. So let's go into the settings and turn on the subtitles. Where is it? I love my favorite sub game of every video game called where they hide the sub option to turn on subtitles. Is it in game? Is it in audio? Is it in visual? Who knows? Can we please
I love how
can we please choose a place to put this and just be done with it?
I love that every game has to compartmentalize what you see away from how you see it. It's such a weird thing.
The Order LP It's not dead, technically. I just haven't... It's just I didn't get a chance to finish recording it before my PS4 died, and I just haven't been asked to record the second half of it, so...
Could you record the second half of the Order LP?
I could.
I would appreciate it.
Okay.
Cannot determine the cause of
It's a fun time.
until the Rezoc satellite is brought back on.
Like, the first half was a fun time.
Okay.
I don't know
Well,
about
I'm
the
not
second.
even... I haven't even posted the rest of the first half of the game. To be completely honest, I've only done like the first quarter of it on my channel, so it's technically not
Wee.
dead, but it's I'm just very lazy.
But will it come before or after Apes Titanfall 2? LP asks the White Coke.
Probably, it probably will. I don't believe that Ape will ever make an LP.
I want to
Oh,
see if
they-
LP Titanfall.
They changed it. Oh no, they didn't. I'm just okay. There we go. Alright, so I'm pretty sure everybody knows this by now, but there's a way to get health back by mostly killing enemies, and when they glow and are staggered, you can go up and you can click the control stick at them, and you'll do a quick kill, and the animations are all context based. For instance, if I'm behind the imp and sort of looking down, I do that one. But let's see. Let's get some more imps in here so that way.
Wait.
Yeah. So yep, it's all context based on like what body part you're looking at and where you're positioned and like your height. It's really good. Also, never stop moving, otherwise you will die.
Demonic presence at unsafe limit. Lockdown.
There's a laser in this game that stops you, and I'm confused about it because it's big, but it also stops you.
Yeah, there's definitely places where that's useful, but you typically don't want to stop moving.
Yeah. It makes you think.
Oh shit. So when you're low on health, enemies will just straight up drop health,
At unsafe
even if you haven't, even if you don't get the context kill. And also, if you do get the context kill, then you get a lot more health back. It's really good. Also, you can just straight up climb. There's no button to climb. You just hold jump as you're looking at a ledge.
Yeah,
There's-
a pull up. It's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, there's armor. You can get armor. It just drains from your. It just drains before your health. Let's see. Oh, there's some. This entire first like part of the level is there's no secrets or anything.
He cannot be allowed to leave this place. He would
Not yet.
everything.
Oh,
think-
White Coke. When I said they changed it, I thought they had changed the ability to just go up to the really super basic troops and just double click the control stick to get the glory kill. But it turns out they didn't, and I was just bad at doing stuff.
Oh, right. You do a punch and then a kill. It's nice. They're like walking health packs.
Yeah. Yeah, though, that is a thing. NG Matt also brings up a good fact. There's a lot of good lore in this game, and all of it is completely 100% optional. But one good bit of lore is that the demons are scared shitless of you. You are their destruction incarnate. Also, there's no fall damage. You are their destruction incarnate, and they are just absolutely terrified of you in every way, shape, and form. And the only reason they're fighting you is because they literally cannot get away from you, because you will hunt them down to the ends of Mars before you let that happen.
Not to be that guy, but I think there's one jump in the entire game that will damage you.
Okay.
It's weird.
There's
But
usually not any fall damage then. Like, I've never... Oh, that was a good glory kill. Okay. I wonder if I can get my favorite glory... Yes! There we go! Yes! That's my favorite glory kill in the game.
oh, yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, it is. You have to look at that specific leg in order for that to happen. You can't do it with their right leg. You have to do it with their left leg. Otherwise, that glory kill just won't go off.
It's good though.
It is a really good glory kill.
Well, that there's like different rewards for doing different ones.
I don't think
Like,
there's different. I don't think there's different rewards for doing different ones, but special animations are their own reward.
There's a few. There's at least one or two weapons and a few. What do they call the power-ups? The onks or?
Oh, okay.
runes?
Oh, the runes. Yeah, okay. I actually never got too many of the runes in my first playthrough. I could not for love nor money like find ways to get to them. But yeah, okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that happening.
There's one there that's like do 10 deaths from above on. I think it's like pinkies or something. Or
Yeah.
this game has weird names for enemies. Like Barons of Hell. Yeah, you do a death from above on Barons of Hell.
Do I have ammo for my shotgun again? Yes. Okay.
Can't wait to get that chainsaw. Can you?
No, the chainsaw is gonna be really good. I really like the chainsaw. They make
Me
every
too.
weapon feel so good. Like every weapon. It doesn't even matter what weapon it is. It feels good.
It's true. Even the pistol sometimes.
Yeah, the pistol's really good if you upgrade it a couple of times. It's just that all the other weapons are better.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I've got the max weapon there. All right. So something I really like about what? Oh. Okay. So
You
something
okay
I
there,
really
buddy?
yeah, I just was sucker punched by an imp that I didn't know was still alive. So a thing about this game that I really like. I forget what I was even gonna say now. Oh no.
Dang it. That's on me. That's totally on me.
Yeah.
I'll
No,
take the
that
fall
no,
for
that no, that was on the imp. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Dang.
You can find like little Funko Pop figures of the Doom Marine, and there's one specific one that he gives a fist bump to. It is a
yeah.
specific Funko Pop. How do I L1? Okay.
I think he did that about 3 times for me, but I might be lying.
I'm pretty sure he only gives it to the one that looks like him, like it's the classic colors.
Oh.
I think I also might be lying.
I agree with White Coke here.
What? I can't see. I'm too busy killing demons.
Funko Pop is truly of hell.
Yep.
I don't really think they're malicious. I just don't see the appeal.
They just look ugly. That's all. And nerds
Yeah, they do.
Nerds spend an unreasonable amount of money on them. But nerds spend an unreasonable amount of money on everything, so Well, Nendoroids actually look good, or at least they have the ability to look good.
Wait, I thought those were the same thing.
No, Nendoroids look a lot better than Funko Pops. Like you
still
can,
wouldn't know
and you
them.
can pose them and everything. It's really good.
Let's see. Doom Marine Nendoroid.
I'm not sure if the Doom Marine has one.
Oh, but I found this kick-ass figurine of him. It's really good. It's posed like the box art from the original. I did find a Funko Pop of him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think Nendoroids look better than Funko Pops, but that's just me. That's just like my opinion, man.
It's just like your opinion, man.
I've actually never seen that movie.
Look, Kayla, we gotta do a movie night of that movie
We
because
do.
I haven't either.
Oh, hey. All right, so you can get upgrades for your suit. Let's see here. Environmental resistance, area scanning technology, equipment system. Ooh. Yes, we're going to save up those for the grenade charge ups. Cuz the nice thing about this game is because that's right, that's what I was going to talk about. This game does not have ammo. It just does not have ammo straight up. So, what it has instead is with grenades, it charges. It's just like on a cooldown, and with the shotgun and all your weapons, there's no reason to reload because there just isn't. I think the only gun that reloads in the entire game is the super shotgun. And even then, that just takes 20 seconds to reload. Where's this?
Well, the only reason that reloads is because it reloaded in the original.
Yeah, and it was a
And
good
it's
ass
a great way
animation.
And it's a great way to halt the firing rate.
Yeah, because the super shotgun is super good. It's actually really good.
Also, I'm not Skippy. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm not Skippy.
No, this is not Skippy. This is Great Joe. His name's right in the chat. That's right.
But okay, so the movie that we were referencing is called The Big Lebowski, and I think it's like Seinfeld the movie, from what I
Yeah,
understand.
but with a lot more fucks.
Oh yeah, defo.
Where the hell is the switch for the secret door?
Wait, there's a Skippy in the chat. Whoa!
Whoa.
Oh, he's right there.
Oh, hey. Hi, Skippy.
He called you a ham biscuit.
Skippy, if you want to, you can come on in. And you can
Oh
wax.
yeah, he's in the server and everything.
Yeah, no, you didn't know that I think we invited him to LP Supergroup Hank ages ago.
Yeah, that's one of the few people I invited.
Where the fuck is this switch? I know that there's a switch for this goddamn door somewhere around here.
Goddamn switch to the goddamn door.
Yeah.
Um,
Thanks, Man of Steel 334 for the follow. As I wander about aimlessly trying to find secret switches to secret doors.
that's that good content.
Yeah.
Wait, can't you just jump over that ravine?
No, like I can, but there's like an actual secret behind this door
Ooh.
that I want to get, and I forget where exactly it is.
Hmm.
Is it further up? It's got to be further up because I've looked everywhere. I thought it was back here, but maybe it's not.
Wowee. I'm gonna be honest. I played a lot of this game just assuming that you would get a key later on and come back. And in a way, that's true. I think there's like a few jumps early on that you could only get with the double jump, and that's like an unlockable, right?
Yeah, that comes later. But this, I know for a fact that you can do this thing without that. Fuck is that switch? I could have sworn it was like it's near one of these pylon things. I just don't know. I just don't remember which pylon thing it's near.
Well, I have literally no advice.
Yeah,
Have you-
I'm gonna move
have
on.
you have you tried talking to every NPC in town?
That's a good advice. Oh wait, maybe it's...
That was advice of the year. By the way, I love the green lights.
Yeah, the green lights tell you where to go.
It's so great. Like, they're like armor pickups, but you don't have to use them to give armor.
Right.
And also, it never makes sense to breadcrumb people with armor.
Hey, Angry Crow. It's Angry Crow.
Yeah, what's up?
We're gonna...
Because I'm such a big fan of the Angry Birds, as you know. Very big fan.
Very big fan.
Yeah, huge fan. Love them.
Thanks, Red Tiger 577 for the follow.
Angry Birds? No. There we go. Okay.
I love the Angry Bird.
Do you?
No.
Oh. Why not? Aren't you excited about the upcoming one where they are millennials who fight Trump supporters? Aren't you excited for the political Angry Birds release?
Look,
Is that a real thing that's
Yeah.
about to exist?
Yeah, that's coming out. I think it comes out in a couple months.
Why?
because Finland.
I thought everybody knew this. It's
No,
very exciting.
No.
not
no,
everybody
uh,
religiously follows Angry Birds news.
No, well, fucking get on my level, bro.
Look, I watch cartoons, and apparently Crow watches that doctor show, but we're
What doctor
not actually
show?
children.
What
Oh,
dog?
the one about that one guy. He runs his own practice, and he goes around time.
Oh
you know,
yeah,
treating
yeah.
the
Oh,
wounded.
just-
Whoops.
Oh yeah, Harriet. Yeah, good show. I love when James Harriet goes through time, and he helps a dinosaur like with its problems. It's a good
Wait.
show.
Does he travel through time on a bicycle? Is that right?
No, he has a shitty car that his partner gave him, but it has a time machine. So it's fine.
That's so weird.
Wouldn't that be great though? That would be great.
Oh man. I'm
Doctor
just
Who veteran
imagining
Henry-
Jalopy, but with a car, but with a time machine. Sorry.
I could have.
Jalopy is a real good game, you guys.
I've heard that it's alright.
It's pretty cool. It has an uncle. They're re-implementing the uncle on the next patch.
That's good. I'm glad.
Where the fuck
They
is
show
this
you this
upgrade?
trailer.
This secret. I could have sworn the secret was like super close to the door, and I'm just being an idiot and missing it.
Bro, why a bird gotta have a titty?
She's got great tits. Ha ha ha! Get it?
No.
Just thinking about that one Achewood comment.
Please explain the joke to me. I don't get
All
it.
right.
Well, see, in Achewood, there's this one guy, and he's doing an impersonation of what was her name?
Yes.
Yeah, and they lay down a beat, and he just goes, "Good tits."
Which is really a very good impression of Salma Hayek. She does that a lot. So you would immediately get that.
Okay, I'll just find that switch later.
Anyway, a tit is a kind of bird.
Oh!
Yeah. Everybody knows that.
I still don't get it.
I know. It's very subtle.
It is super subtle.
My copy of the Chronicles of Riddick game arrived today in the mail, which is exciting. You can't buy it digitally anymore, so I ordered a physical copy.
Why can't you buy it digitally anymore?
That's a good question. I actually don't know why, but you can't. It's gone. It's gone from Steam. It's also gone from PlayStation Network for the PlayStation copy. It's not on.
Wait.
It's all gone. Gone.
Which game was this again?
Chronicles of Riddick.
Escape from Butcher's Bay.
Well, it's
the answer for that is always licensing issues.
I'm sure it is licensing issues, but yeah. But I wanted to play because I've played Escape from Butcher Bay, and I wanted to play the second part, so I wanted a copy of it. So I bought one.
Where did that imp
And
go?
it's pretty good. It's a good game.
Did you know that Outrun 2006 Coast to Coast used to be on Steam?
Yeah, briefly. Yes, it was. Now it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, because of licensing issues.
Yeah. For a while there, you couldn't buy Moorhun Tiger and Chicken RPG on Steam because of licensing issues. But it's back now, after popular acclaim, I'm sure. So now you can get the Chicken Kung Fu RPG again. That's exciting.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I think what everybody is really wondering about is can you still get Candies to Babies Totally Trick Lifestyle?
I don't know. I don't know because I own it already, so I've never had to worry about that.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I can't believe you didn't refund that.
I didn't buy it. Someone gifted it to me. Don't.
Oh, that was probably true.
I actually have not played it. I have no idea what it is, but someone sent it to me like a couple months.
Definitely Julia.
You can still buy it. That's true. Yes. No, actually, I get lots of gifts from this guy who posts on Something Awful. He's got the username like Surge, and he sends me things every couple of weeks, and it's very strange. But whatever. People can buy me things. That's fine.
I will literally never turn down a Steam gift unless it is hatred. I will turn down hatred, and I will block you from Steam forever if you gift me hatred, or at least attempt to gift me hatred. But aside from that, I will literally never turn down a gift. That is why I own both the Family Guy game and its DLC, because I never ever turn down a video game on Steam.
That's a hell of a joke gift because it's not cheap. Someone spent a lot of money on that.
Yeah, somebody named Lizard Wizard spent a lot of money on me to get me a game that I will hate.
Yeah, Tiberius kept sending me furry games, and then I unfriended him. So he's not my friend anymore on Steam. Yeah. I used to just accept anyone's friend's request, and now I don't, because you have to vet them to make sure they don't send you horrible furry porn games on Steam, which apparently exists. I didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
But there are some.
Sometimes you just gotta make sure to get your furries spayed and neutered.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want them spreading. That's the problem.
No.
Up there. But yeah, I guess that's like a whole thing on Steam. It's distressing.
You know what? I have this game that's just sitting in my inventory, and I should probably just send it along.
Kalon, I need to friend you so I can send you Alien Rage Unlimited. Oh boy!
I liked Alien Rage. What's wrong with
Oh
that?
See
boy!
here. There you go.
I think Alien Rage is a pretty good game. I mean, it's cheap, but it's fun.
It's
I
like
think.
Bulletstorm if it was bad and terrible and sucked. Okay.
It's not those things. I thought it was fun. So there. But then I enjoyed lots of things, so fuck if I know if that means anything. But I did enjoy it.
Russian car driver. Thanks, Joe. I've
I think
accepted
you'll
it.
enjoy the message that came with it.
I didn't read it. Oh no, what did it say?
It's a re-gift.
Oh, okay.
Somebody else sent that to me. I'm not gonna name them by name. And
yeah.
oh no, there's a person who likes Necrovision. You and I, we cannot agree.
No,
I
I
still
think
like
the point. I
Necrovision.
think the fact that he likes Necrovision. I think the fact that he likes Necrovision is sort of him trying to prove the fact that you can have fun with bad games, which you can.
Oh man.
I did. I had fun with that bad game. I even had fun with their recent bad game, which they released a couple months ago, which is called Get Even. Or Get Even, as some people might say. Which
Oh yeah.
is-
like
Get
me.
Evan.
Yeah, Get Evan, which is the dumbest thing. It is so dumb.
Let's
Maybe
see.
do a
Kill
Let's
2
Play
possessed
at some point.
with 1 trigger pull from the shotgun. Perform 5 different glory kills on the possessed and find 3 secrets. Okay, so
I did have fun doing one thing with Necrovision, and that was playing it on my birthday. Oh wait, I didn't play it on my birthday. I just did an LP recording on my birthday. That was nice.
Kalon, I got you a gift as well. Okay.
Jump the big dog. Jerry and Rice Knightis' dog football. Oh boy, I'll accept that as soon as I'm done this level.
You get to play football with dogs.
Yeah,
Isn't that
dogs.
exciting?
Yeah. Woo.
Yeah. Yeah, you get to play as various racial stereotypes and play football
Oh boy.
with dogs. Yeah, there's an Eskimo.
Can you be Soda Popinski?
Oh, God, that would be great, wouldn't it? Alas, no. They're all children, but they're like, this is the Inuit child, and she has huskies, and various other children, and they all have dogs, and you play football.
Pizza, pasta, put
Wait.
it in a box.
Wait, so the children have dogs, and the dogs play football.
Right. The child is the person who starts has the ball and they give it to the quarterback through the dog, and then the dog runs it in.
Aww.
Deliver
adorable.
it to my house and put
To
it
my
on
house.
my cock, my cock, my
My
cock,
cock,
my
my
cock, my
cock,
cock,
my
my
cock, my
cock,
cock,
my cock. Cheesy on my
Cheesy
penis.
on my penis.
Sauce on
Sauce
my
on my
balls.
balls.
Your final moments.
Doom 3 was the first game to have video files as textures.
The Hellpool.
Hmm.
The demon.
Wow. I think
Yeah.
it was also the first game where you could point at a screen and interact with the screen with just your mouse.
That's right. They invented that too. Lots of things
pretty
that people
cool.
copied, showed up in Doom 3.
I've,
And they were all completely out of place in
I have
Doom.
literally never
So
played Doom
bad.
3.
You made the right choice.
I
You
hear
did
it's a
good. Don't
good
do that.
game, but it's not a good Doom game.
It's not actually. It's not a good game.
Oh.
It's very much we have this technology and we gotta make a game with it. So, for example,
like a
they
tech
made
game.
this real-time lighting engine, but you can't properly light a scene while also having 2 lights intersect, because that just makes the engine freak the fuck out and slow down everything to a crawl.
Yeah, they had a really nice lighting engine, which means there's lots of fans in every level, because then you can
yeah.
see the light coming through the fan, and it looks cool.
Oh yeah.
And there's lots of there's lots of jump scares, but they're not very good jump scares because it's not like they jump out at you. They just like a side of the wall will open and there's a tiny cupboard that has zombies in it, and then they come out and then you shoot them. Because that was their
Oh
My favorite
no!
part about Doom 3 is
The
that
only
somebody
good thing that
pointed
can come out of Doom 3 is I like the Thief mod that someone made for Doom 3. There's some good
Ooh.
levels for that.
nice.
Because it has a really good lighting engine, and so they made use of that to make a Thief engine, and people make levels for it, and that works pretty well. So
Okay.
it's
So I've added Jerry Rice and Nidus's dog football to my library.
that's awesome. Good job.
I did it just for you.
Go for the ARF bonus, as they say.
For
Jerry Rice gets to say he does all the voiceovers, so it's good.
for the ARF. Oh, I think I've seen you play that. Go
Yes,
for the
that's
ARF
what that is.
bonus. Yeah, I remember that game now.
Yeah, that's what it is. So now you have it.
Excellent. Cool and good.
A good dog game. I can't believe it.
Well, it's not a good dog game.
No.
It is.
But it's a game about good dogs.
It is a good
No.
dog. It is a good dog game, but it's not a
Right, it's a
good
game
dog
about
game.
dogs. Much like the Dog Island, which is also about good dogs.
Oh, is this what the Switch looks like? Oh, I might have passed right over that Switch a million times and never even noticed it.
Someday, Joe, we're gonna do a Let's Play of the Dog Island. Someday we're gonna do it.
You know what? I should just buy Titanfall 2, record it, and get Ape and you in a session.
I actually do have Titanfall 2, and I was going to record it, but I
Ooh!
realized it's like I'm not actually that good at it, which is the problem. I like this part. I like when it has the retro area.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah, these are the secret areas, and every time you find one, you can play a retro map from like Doom or Doom 2.
Yes, it's good. They should have put in one from Doom 3, like one level. That would, right though, like that would be kind of cool. They're just like, here's one.
Here's one. Isn't there like
Yeah,
one
you just walk
final
down a
Doom
corridor.
level?
Is there a final Doom level?
Oh
There should be.
man.
I mean, Final Doom was okay. It's just like here's some more Doom. Which, you know,
But
if
it
that
was
was what
made
you
by
wanted, then
these
that's-
people who.
That's what you got.
well, yeah.
Can't always get what
They
you
chose-
want.
Now, the real thing is they should have put in some Doom 64 levels. There you go. But they didn't.
That guy who did HVGN for a bunch of time, he really likes Doom 64, and that's all I know about it.
AVG, like James Rolfe?
No, the other guy.
Oh,
he's
Mike
called
Matei.
Stop Skeletons from Fighting right now.
Oh, Mike Matei. Mike Matei's stupid and bad, and I don't like him.
What?
Doom
Mike
64
Matei?
is-
No, not motherfucker Mike. Stop Skeletons from Fighting.
Oh,
That guy.
I don't.
Doom 64 would be a lot better if it had a good soundtrack. But it doesn't really have a good soundtrack. It has, like, ambient, spooky noises.
Oh, I got
Holy shit.
exploded.
But it's completely out of place because the rest of the game is basically just it's older Doom, but then it has like Doom 3 music where it's just people going and then a loud noise startles you. Oh, you died.
Yeah, I exploded pretty good.
Hmm.
I am going to show off one death on purpose because it's my favorite death in pretty much any video game ever, and I don't want anybody to spoil it if you know what I'm talking about.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Good.
It is.
Yeah, Doom's pretty good. It's a pretty good game. Those of you watching, like all two of you, please buy Doom or rent it, whichever.
Demonic presence at high saving level.
You know what? My first big purchase on Steam was the entire id library.
That's fair. You play
That's a good-
Quake.
And
Quake 2.
yeah, Quake 2, and if you're at a LAN party, Quake 3.
Right. Or you can play Quake 4 if you're an idiot. And then
If you want to see yourself turn into a monster in a very torturous way,
oh
you
yeah,
can.
there is that one scene.
Yeah,
I forget about
You
that.
can go on YouTube and watch it.
You can. You don't have to play Unreal 4 then, because you can just do that. Is it Unreal 4 or Quake 4 where they like try to make the capture the flag thing a part of the story?
It was Unreal Tournament 3.
No, no. That's not what I'm talking about.
Yes. Yes, it is what you're talking about.
Oh.
Demonic presence imminent.
So they're just like,
afraid.
we gotta get the flag, and it's like an acronym.
Yeah, it's a capital F and capital L and then a lowercase a. And then a capital G for good measure.
Oh man, that's
Looks like a flag, feels like a flag, it's a flag.
Yes.
every time I've been going. Every time I go to, I've been to GameStop a couple times recently, and the guy always says like, "Aren't you so excited for Call of Duty?" And I have to say, "No, no, I'm not." And he says, "Why aren't you excited? Don't you love America?" And then I leave.
Don't you love America is the best way to
you
try and
love
guilt
America?
anybody to like Call of Duty. But
You need to pre-order Call of Duty unless you hate America, and then you don't have to. So
Bro, didn't you buy the entire Call of Duty series?
I didn't fucking buy them new though. I spent like $10.
anyway,
Okay,
the
but-
chainsaw's really good because it
Call
instantly kills a lot of things and gives you
Gives you
ammo when you
ammo.
do it. So it's a
Like-
good way of, oh, I'm out of ammo for my shotgun. Let me just chainsaw a thing to death instantly.
Yes. Look, Joe, I bought all the Call of Duties on PlayStation
bought
3.
all
I
of them.
spent like $20 total to do that. So I'm okay with that decision. I'm not gonna pre-order Call of Duty World War II. That's stupid. It's something only an idiot would do. Or someone who's really patriotic, I guess, apparently. But, you know, whichever.
Security limits.
Clearly, you really love America.
I do love America. It's pretty sweet. But I don't love Call of Duty, and I don't love World War II. I don't care. The only problem I have with Doom is the bits where there's a story. Because I think it should just be levels where you shoot things and have fun. And it doesn't need cutscenes.
It doesn't
But
really
some
have
people-
cutscenes though. Like all of the story is basically completely optional.
There's a bit
There's
where
like-
you make
there's
the
like
robot
one-
and you can
there's
shoot
like-
the robot and he says, "Don't waste your ammo."
Yeah, there's like one bit where there's story, and then that's it, and then you're done.
All the story you need is that the guy wants to get his rabbit back.
What?
And you have to kill all
Why
the
did
demons.
I die there?
And then he gets a rabbit at the end. That's the Doom
Wow.
story.
I don't know why I died there, but I did.
The, you got rammed by some sort of crate, and
Okay.
it rammed you into lasers.
Someone just asked in the chat, I wonder when Call of Duty will move into alternate history. It did that a while ago.
Yeah.
Oh
And
wow!
actually,
Secret
those
of
are, like-
Evermore will punish you if you name your character Fuck.
How so?
There's this part where you have to ride like the River Styx or something, and he requires one amulet of annihilation. And he says, however, I don't like people with such potty mouths, so I'm going to require 3 from you.
Wow.
Rude. What if that was someone's name, huh? What if that was the kid's name? Don't know. Like, I can't help it that my dad called me this. Like, what am I supposed to do? Can't play Secret of Evermore now.
It
Oh, you can play it.
could be one of those games.
It just
It's just-
it just punishes you for naming your character the fuck word.
Well,
We are talking about Secret of Evermore, chat guy. That's what we're talking about right now.
Secret of Evermore. Oh, right, the game that America got instead of the new. What was it? Seiken Densetsu 3.
Yeah.
We didn't get the third one of those. Instead, we got Secret of Evermore, which was made by Americans.
Okay, I got
No,
that time. I know why I died.
Like, maybe this is controversial, but I think Secret of Evermore is better than that. It's a lot less like grindy. There's a lot of grinding in Secret of Mana 3, but it is also gorgeous. So there is that. They're both good games.
They're just
When
good
you get a
games,
dog,
Brent.
it has a dog. That makes it better. You
Yeah.
get a dog in Secret of Evermore.
It's a good dog,
that
Brent.
makes it it's a good dog, Brent. I heard that saying before I knew where it was from, and I thought it was like a reference to The Office. And I'm kind of disappointed that it's not. But
No.
there you go.
I don't like The Office, so I'm glad it isn't.
You don't like The Office?
No, I don't like Steve
Why
Carell
not?
because I don't like Steve Carell in general.
I'm not talking about that. He's not. That guy's not named Brent.
I know,
The guy in the
but
British.
I'm
Brent.
I'm talking about just The Office in general. I don't like it because I don't like Steve Carell, and it's very Steve Carell humor.
Steve Carell is not in the. He's not in the British one.
Oh, the British one. Okay, no, I thought you were talking
Yeah.
about the American one.
No, the boss in the British office is called Brent.
I don't
So-
know what the characters' names are. I don't watch the show.
Well, now you know.
in
Now I know that
one-
there's one character
guy
whose
played by
name is
Steve Carell
Brent.
called Michael Scott. There you go, David Brent.
I watched the show that was made in Iceland, and it was very similar, kind of in mood, to The Office. And I gotta say, I've also seen The Office, and I don't care for either.
You don't
It's
like
very-
The Office either.
It's very dry humor, is the thing.
That's right.
It's just a bunch of terrible people doing terrible things to each other.
Oh, so it's like
They are
it's
British. No.
it's like a fucking whatchamacallit, Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
That's a good show.
Except Always Sunny in Philadelphia is actually funny, so that helps it. I don't know if the British version of the Office is funny or not. I've never seen it.
I think it's.
I
pretty
remember
good.
this one scene where it's like Ricky Gervais, or his character, is just going on the internet and he's really upset at corporate sexism in the office, and it gets over one of his guy employees, and it just types on the computer, "sex fetish." Look at this. And he's reading off screen. Dutch girls should be punished for having large breasts. What does this tell us?
Demonic presence at
They should be equal.
lockdown.
I like there's an episode where there's like a fire drill, and the elevator's broken, so he has to help someone in a wheelchair like down the stairs, and he gets her halfway there, but he's like really tired, and he says, "Well, it's a drill, so I'll just leave you here. If it was a real fire, I would help you all the way."
But
But it's not real, you know. You'll be fine. Just leave. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, that is pretty funny.
oh man,
You know, this is not a real fire, so you know, leave you here. You'll be okay. We'll come and get you later, and then they all just leave the office.
How do I get shotgun out? Like this. Right.
Ugh. Always
Yeah.
sunny.
See, I needed ammo, and this guy was happy to oblige.
Yes. Yeah, that's an interesting thing that they did with that. It works pretty well.
Yeah.
I also like just the look of all these pickups sprouting out of the body.
Oh yeah, that's super good.
Yeah.
That makes
like
me feel.
giblets, but you can use them.
We were saying that you were saying you don't like Alien Rage, and that's fair. But I like that it has colored lighting, and I like colored lighting in video games. I think more games need it. Everything should be colorful.
You should play more Unreal Tournament 3. It has colored lighting all over the dang place.
Doesn't it's great. I love that.
But you can't it can't place where anything is, or what is a person and what is a background object.
I'm so used to having to reload in first-person shooters. I pushed square to reload by just pure instinct since the fight was done. And then I was like, oh, right, that's the chainsaw button instead.
Yeah. Technically, that is the reload button.
Technically, yeah. Ah, that's good.
Yeah. It's clever of them
Yeah,
to do that.
yeah. This is a better game than Killzone.
I've never played Killzone in my life. No, I played a bit of the fourth one. And I had no
Oh.
idea what was going on. And also, hello, physics.
I tried the Vita one and I was really bored.
Yeah, that one's boring. That's also probably the best one. So you started off strong, Joe.
Oh man, that barrel.
That barrel's just
But
have
yeah,
barrel fun.
but
I love
yeah,
when only certain things have physics. Like, I was playing Lords of the Fallen, and in one of the boss rooms, there's a bunch of like church pews, and if you just touch them, they collapse into lots of like ragdoll physics objects, and that's funny to me because you're just like, they wanted them to be like smashed by the boss, but they're just collapsed by anything because they're not good programmers, and that was the one good thing in Lords of the Fallen.
Not good programmers, Brent.
Doom's good.
Doom is good. I was trying to kill that guy over here who is totally dead, guys.
Yeah.
Completely dead. Yep.
Now,
yeah, he looks pretty dead to me.
if this was Doom 3, then one of those walls would slide open and a tiny cupboard full of zombies would be there. And then
Oh
you-
no, he wasn't dead at all.
He wasn't
terrifying.
dead at all. Oh, hey,
Oh no!
I am.
Spooky.
Ow.
Access granted.
I was in someone else's stream the other day, and they were doing Silent Hill Origins. And I asked them why, and they said, well, you know, I haven't played any Silent Hills really, but I wanted to do one most people don't play.
And that one they don't play for a reason. It's
Right.
bad.
That one's bad, yeah. And he said, man, I thought people liked Silent Hill.
No,
Like-
what people actually like
Well,
are
they do.
Silent Hills 2 and 3.
Now, they like more than that. I like the first one.
Okay.
First one's got good music.
Okay, I'll
it's
give you
not-
that. I'll give you the good music. What
Yeah,
it
like-
doesn't have is the good everything else.
I still like Silent Hill 1. It was kind of weird. It used like the limitations to its advantage of the PlayStation. So I think it's like interesting. But 2 is better, of course, and 3 is good.
3
And then
depending
3 is
on
really good.
depending on the day, I actually might like 3 better than 2. Depending on the day.
I guess I could see that, yeah. I like 2 more because I think James is more interesting.
Yeah, but
But Heather is like way more likable.
yeah, Heather's more likable, and also I think the monster design in 3 is better overall.
Well, then I mean, like 2 isn't even really about monsters. It's just about
It's about internalized monsters.
like one of the bosses is just a fat guy.
Oh, here's a good ass power up. I just got. Hey,
You know,
fucking
Lords
rip
of
and
the Fallen,
tear.
it's not the same people, it's the same publisher, which is not the same thing. Because it's all City Interactive games. I'm talking to the guy in the chat.
Yeah.
They're all made by City. They're all published by City Interactive, but Lords of the Fallen was the people who did Venetica and those games, and then Alien Rage is the people who do like Sniper Ghost Warrior and shit. So there you go. And we can really say that in the past tense now because they're not making any more of those games because they have been bankrupted by Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. Which is unfortunate.
What about the Surge? Who was on that?
I think that was the Lords of the Fallen developers too, but
Yeah.
they don't work for City Interactive anymore, so they split off and it's
Oh.
owned by someone else, I think.
That's a happy story, IMO.
Yeah, they got picked up by Focus, who are like, you know, that's like mid-range, which is better than City Interactive, which is like the bottom of the barrel, you know? But the license, like the name Lords of the Fallen, is still owned by CI, and they were working on a sequel to it. But they say they might be canceled now because they don't have any money anymore.
And also, nobody liked Lords of the Fallen.
No, nobody really liked it.
What are you talking about? Everybody loved that game about you getting a shield and then bashing people with a shield.
I actually tried doing that move, and you can't do it with the first shield you get, so I gave up playing the game.
The way I did it was I had one of the really heavy swords, but there was, if you like, I forget what it was, but if you like blocked and then did a heavy attack, he would just run forwards and everything took damage and died.
Yeah, that's how H-Bomber Guy got through the game until he learned about the shield bashing and how broken it was and how fast it was compared to literally everything else in the game. So he just kept doing that the entire game.
I mean, the Surge has a lot of problems, but I think it's pretty good, as opposed to Lords of the Fallen, which is just sad. It just makes you feel sad when you play it.
Especially now that the publisher's dead.
So we'll never see that. But can you, like, imagine rip-off of the rip-off of Dark Souls? Like, how bad would it have... It would have been so bad, right? We've been spared.
So
Hey, how's it going? You sound really quiet.
Oh hell, I can't hear anything now. Let me check. Let me.
You're really quiet.
He's just trying to follow them ape laws.
Ape is really quiet, guys.
Mute myself.
It's true.
I don't think he knows he's really quiet too, so that's great.
What?
There we go.
Am I quiet?
No, I just.
Am I quiet?
Okay, now I can hear everyone. Great.
Hey, cool. Hi.
Sorry, I had settings different from when I was streaming. Okay, so how's it going, nerds?
Pretty good. I'm playing fucking Doom. This game's
Yes, I
amazing
like
as shit.
Kalon, your fan is asking when you're going to do Titanfall 2.
He's asking.
He's asking Ape.
Oh, well, whichever.
I don't know, man. I got stuff going in my life right now. I'm doing a lot of gardening and such, but I'll try to get
You
to
were
it,
doing
actually.
a lot of botany these days.
It's just like a switch flipped when. I don't know.
Gardening's good for you, man.
I know.
Good job. No worries.
There's a bunch of ground cover today to deal with an area that's got a bunch of shale and it's kind of starting to erode away. And then I collected a bunch of coffee grounds.
No,
from
he's not
shops.
gardening hemp. He's actually gardening normal gardening things because he's a weirdo.
Make some tomatoes, dude.
I got some tomatoes.
Yeah, he
Tomatoes
showed
are
off pictures of his tomatoes. They were really good looking.
Tomatoes are delicious if you like make them like actually in a fucking garden as opposed to buy them from a store.
Hey, please, let's play the process of you doing gardening.
Yes.
It would have to be a screenshot, LP, but I think we can manage.
But yeah,
That's true.
right
Stream-
now I just got some Rutgers tomatoes, Bush Goliath, and a couple of varieties of cherry, Sun Gold and Black Cherry, and I've been very happy with those. I'm gonna plant them again next year. And I'm prepping an entirely new area for some fall planting. So I've got some squash and some beans, and I built a trellis out of cleared brush. I
Wow.
picture that, and yeah, just out of redwoods or redbud saplings. You know, I'm gonna build another one, put snow peas on it about mid-August.
Wow. That should be good.
Yeah, I like snow peas or snap peas. I'm thinking about maybe doing some broccoli, probably get some lettuce to go going down there. And I ordered a hammock that I'm going to set up next to the entire area.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's like I don't know. It's like
I don't know what's going on! Ah!
We're talking about gardening.
No, I'm talking about what's going on in the game, because like something happened in that hallway that made it freak out, and I don't know what. I lived through it. Only just.
But yeah. So like I said, I've always had just like a passing interest in gardening. I usually planted some variety of tomatoes and peppers during the year, but this year it's just like something switched, and now I'm just like, yeah, I got a fucking garden. I have to grow shit.
You are a dad now.
It's
I mean, I am
true.
turning 30 this year.
Jesus.
Holy
30.
shit, you are officially
Aw,
dad.
Only
I have to, like,
30.
talk about it, but like,
Of
I've-
course, innocent child.
I am gradually becoming a boring person. Not that I was especially interesting before, but it's like I'm just the other day. Well, like I say the other day, but it was a month ago. I was driving on the highway and I saw one of those highway signs, like Chris, what's the word for it? I can't think of it now. It's one of those. Don't you hate when that happens? When
Yes.
You're like,
I do.
Is
you
it
know the
fruit?
word. No, it was it's an agricultural garden. I forget the exact name, the word for it.
Botanical?
Botanical garden, yeah.
There we go.
And so it's like botanical garden X miles ahead. I'm like, oh, I should go to the botanical garden. And I could feel my 15-year-old self going, "You bastard!"
Why would you do this? Just play video games instead.
I actually am playing video games less.
Oh no. It's almost like you're growing up and you have adult responsibilities or something.
Yeah. It's like you've become a normal person.
Oh no. Ape, please. Don't leave.
I don't play as much video games as I used to either.
We need you to.
Neither do
Call
I,
us
and that's
nerdos.
amazing considering I usually stream like 5 days a week.
Yeah.
I used to stream a lot too. I just don't do it anymore.
I'm still playing video games. I'm just playing better video games, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey.
Like
Hey,
I
hey.
say this as I'm literally playing Final Fantasy 14 right now.
Well, I mean, Final Fantasy 14 is like the best MMO, pretty much. It's the only MMO that has kept my attention for more than 10 levels.
I don't even agree with that. I don't think it's the best MMO.
I'm only playing it because you started playing it, and I'm like, well, I already own this. I may as well play video games with Kalon.
Yeah.
Pure argent energy.
All right, you've been looking for that.
It seems to agree with you.
Yeah.
I will unlock
What, the hell energy?
cells within the facility.
The hell sphere?
No. Ape's been looking for a way to play video games with you.
Oh,
You're the worst friend.
yeah, I am the worst friend. Base casualties, 61,337. Okay. I think this guy, Samuel Hayden might be a bad boss.
I don't know. I think it'd be
yeah.
cool to work for Optimus Prime.
I think this guy is Starscream.
No,
No, I mean he's
Right.
literally Optimus Prime.
yeah, it's this
I don't know what you're
voice.
talking
It's
about.
his voice.
He's voiced by a person who happened to voice Optimus Prime, apparently.
Like the person who's voiced Optimus Prime. It's like there's
You know,
only
like
really
other
been one
characters
person.
might get their voices changed over the years as people quit. That doesn't happen. Samuel Hayden just, well, I mean, you know,
The guy who plays Samuel Hayden.
yeah. Who I don't. Does anyone actually know his name? Or
No.
is he just Optimus Prime?
He's just
guy?
Optimus Prime now.
It's McGee!
What you now see in this facility is the cause.
The only Transformers thing I've ever seen is the first Michael Bay film.
Oh,
Same.
I saw the first two, and then after the second one, I was like, I'm never watching another one of these stupid things ever again. And
I got. Okay, so I got I don't know what it is. I think it was Age of Extinction for free once through Google for reasons. I don't remember. And I watched it, and it's exactly the amount of trash you think it is. But the worst thing
was that you
well,
started
okay,
to
okay,
enjoy it.
No, okay, there's two really awful things. I'm gonna start with the less awful one. There is a scene where there's like the main character who is a grizzled old army vet who works on trucks in Texas, because you know that's what nerds relate to.
Yep.
Is he's got a friend, and at this point, like the Transformers have killed millions of people.
As they do, because they're the Transformers, and obviously heroic.
And so, like, Optimus Prime just happens to be in this fucking dude's garage. Or, like, he finds him in a junkyard or something, and he drags him there. I don't remember. I wasn't paying fucking attention to the movie because it's fucking Transformers. So anyway, he drags him there, and he's, like, trying to fix him, which somehow works because, you know, you can just, like, fix a Transformer with normal tools, I guess.
I've got an Allen wrench.
Hey,
I could
just
probably
get
fix
Get a spool
Bumblebee.
of wires,
Yeah.
some ferrite E and I. And...
But anyway, so he like fixes him up. And Optimus Prime's like, "You were friends now," and he goes like, "Okay." Even and then anyway, so like his friend sees this and is like, "Jesus Christ, this dude has killed millions, and he's just in the garage." And so he of course calls the government, and the government shows up. And
Does
he's like,
Bumblebee
"How
pee
can
on
you
the man
betray me?"
again?
And it's like, no, but like he's like Bumblebee, or fuck you, made me say Bumblebee. God damn you. So like,
Bumblebee tuna?
so he's like, you betrayed me to the government. It's like, fuck you. He's like, fucking Christ, man. What do you want me to do? They're gonna find him anyway. He's a 16-foot tall fucking robot.
Oh, this is
But
a
he's
lot of
also
core
a
and
car.
A truck. But anyway, so he's like, well, I guess I can understand that we're still friends. And then like almost immediately after that, the bad guy of the movie, who I don't remember what he even looks like because he's
Transformers.
just a fucking mess. He's just a mess of bits.
Oh, a mess of bits is the Michael Bay school of design for Transformers.
Right. Yep. Anyway, so it like shows up and he launches the grenades, and basically the dude gets fucking turned to a pillar of salt.
You
and
shouldn't have
collapses.
looked back at
And
Hades.
It's like the movie's like, this is what you deserve for betraying your friends, even though this thing killed millions of people. Okay, and that's not the worst bit, because like that's like really jarring and awful. But the worst thing is, this guy's
okay,
a daughter
hold on.
who is underage.
Ape, hold on 1 second. I want to show off the best death in the game.
Oh, there it is.
And
it's gonna
here we
happen.
go. Yeah!
What's this thing?
Terminator references.
So you're talking about Transformers 4, right?
Anyway,
Age of Extinction, the one where like they go to China because
I
China.
don't know anything that happens in it, but it has Mark Wahlberg in it, right?
Whatever.
So
I think so. I don't
anyway,
remember.
you may now continue. Your underage
Okay,
daughter.
so yes, so the main character has an underage daughter. I think she's like 17 or 16 or something. But
Oh,
she's
boy.
dating a guy who is like 23.
That's gross.
And so the main character rightly objects to this, and the dude, the skeezy boyfriend, while he is like yelling at him, pulls out a laminated copy of the Texas Romeo and Juliet law, basically saying that like they started dating while they were both underage, so it is legally okay. And like, so okay, a couple of problems with that. One, ew.
yeah.
And
Ew.
two, okay, you have a laminated copy of that law just in your wallet.
It's so that way when
Fucking knew this was
when
going to happen. You know how fucking skeezy this is. 3, Michael Bay. What the actual fuck, dude?
Yep.
well, Michael Bay made The Island.
Why I didn't stop watching that at this point, I have no idea. But I
Because you
just
got it for
kept watching.
free, so why not?
Yeah. But anyway, they go to China and everything explodes, and I hope Optimus Prime dies forever in this stupid movie.
All I know about that movie is they go to a barbecue in it. And I know that because I went to the barbecue place and it was closed because they were shooting Transformers 4 there.
Okay, I have a question for Kalon. Is it true that Transformers 2 has a Transformer who has Wrecking Ball testicles?
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
Is 2 the one
That
with
is-
the racist character robots?
Yes, but there's also more than a couple of those in all of the movies. So, except maybe the first. No, wait, that's right. Jazz was in the first movie.
Well, Jazz was like an actual character Transformer.
Yeah, but they still turned him into a racist caricature.
And doesn't he like immediately die?
He doesn't
He's
immediately
like, hi,
die.
I'm Jazz, I'm the black robot. Blech.
He doesn't immediately die, but he does die at the very end of the movie,
I think he has
despite
all
being
of
like a
3
mainstay of, like, despite being a mainstay.
Yeah, Megatron
Transformer.
fucking rips him in half.
Yeah, he just rips him in half unceremoniously.
But he has like 3 minutes of screen time, and then he just gets ripped in half.
Yep.
Why does Michael Bay allowed to make movies?
Because they make a lot of money.
They do, unfortunately.
They make
Because here's
enormous
the thing.
amounts of
Here's the
money.
thing. Nerds don't like those movies, but
Yes, they do.
No, blue collar mom and pop, like people who don't know anything don't know jack shit about Transformers love those movies, so they go see all of them, no matter how awful they actually are.
I think lots of nerds go to see those movies.
I have never
Okay,
seen a
but-
single nerd
You know what? They're not
go
any
into
worse
those movies
than-
and actually enjoy them. Okay, no,
They're not
actually,
worse than Star Trek Into Darkness, and people went and saw that shit. Everyone, they can just fucking fuck off.
Demonic threat.
Don't watch
Okay.
any movies.
I went to Star Trek in the Darkness in theaters because I actually liked the first J. Jonah Abrams.
J. Jonah Jameson.
I'm gonna call him J. Jonah
J. Jonah
Jaberson from now on. That's his name, J. Jonah Jaberson.
Abramson.
Of the Bayhems.
Okay, so anyway, so I actually liked the first one because
Pictures of Star Trek. Right.
it was all right. It wasn't a very good Star Trek movie, but it was a decent movie. The second one, it's awful. It's total garbage.
I would contest that the first one is also bad as a movie, but
Well, that's because you're a whiny Star Trek nerd.
Wowee.
It just doesn't have any characters in it. Which is a
Okay.
problem.
I will contest this, and I don't think you will disagree. The J.J. Abrams Star Trek movie is better than all three of the prequels.
oh
combined.
god, yes, I'm not going to contest that at all. That's no.
I actually I can't confirm or deny that because I don't remember those movies. I saw them when I was like 10, and I don't remember.
Well,
The only thing I remember.
okay, so there's a frog
is
thing,
pod racing,
and they
there
go
was a
underground,
scene where-
but also underwater.
There was a scene where caterpillars tried to kill the princess. Those are the two things I remember.
There's a cool race between like a motorbike inside a wheel thing and like an animal that goes real fast.
Yes, that's one of the things I remember, and then I remember the caterpillars, and that's it. So, I don't know, maybe they were worse. People seem to be angry about them all the time, I guess. But like,
Yeah.
There's a lady with tentacle hair and also a lightsaber.
No,
Oh,
that's
it's
a guy,
Samuel
and his name is
Jackson.
Kit Fisto.
Yeah,
Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay,
he's
So-
actually kind of cool in terms of the
Okay,
expanded
and then he
in
swings,
the expanded universe. He's actually pretty cool.
and then he swings his tentacle hair around and gets caught in the lightsaber. And oh no!
The only thing I've seen from the expanded universe is that picture of Han Solo punching an otter, and I wanted
What?
to believe that that's what all of those are like.
It was
Oh.
a book.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the cover of a book where Han Solo is punching a big otter in the face.
I thought you saw that picture of a guy who has lightsabers for knees.
oh no, that guy's really good and really stupid, and I love him.
And I also know there was a dark saber that was a big spaceship, and that's all I know.
Ooh, micro missiles.
Wait.
Why would I buy a tactical scope to zoom in when I can just buy missiles for my
I have
For my
no
gun.
idea.
You should be able to get a scoped knife. That's my favorite weapon. Computers.
Oh man, I remember Jake and Bacon.
Yeah, I played
Yeah,
a bunch. And
fucking Jake and Bacon. It's too
yeah,
bad that the people
I liked
doing.
that you could press a
Chicken.
button and it made like the end of Snake Eater happen. It would play Snake
Too
Eater.
bad
like,
Jake
very
and Bacon
awesome,
episode
solid
3
return.
is being done by terrible people.
No, it's a shame.
Like, I don't even know their
that's a
opinions
game,
on
that's
anything
another
except that
game.
They're completely obnoxious.
That's another game I've been meaning to stream for a while is Snake Eater, because that's the best Metal Gear Solid, hands down.
I
What
disagree.
about
I disagree
what
with
about Metal Gear Solid Subsistence?
They just
Can't be
call it
there.
Snake Eater now. That's like it's Snake Eater HD or whatever.
Aww.
Oh, that's right. I need to find a guy and fucking
You don't need to
like-
find a guy, just stand.
no. I need to find a guy because he has a specific hand that I'm looking for, and the Hell Knight has dragged him off.
I will defend forever that Metal Gear Solid 2 is the best one.
Nope.
That's the best one.
Nope.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
actually think it's the worst one.
That's
It's
not.
not the worst one. The worst one is 4.
I think the worst one's Peace Walker.
Of
That's
the
the one
numbered
where
ones,
they
I think
put
2
in-
is the worst, and then 4 is not far behind.
3 is the best.
Pause.
3 is the best,
Pause.
and
You're
then
maybe just
wrong.
solid
It's
1,
two.
depending on what day you ask me.
Metal Gear Solid 2 is incredible.
It's
Good
not
game.
bad. It's just not the best in the series, man.
yeah, it's got like I didn't like the sneaking. I didn't like that bit of it, and I also didn't like Raiden. But I mean, it's a
What?
good game.
Ryan's hilarious.
Raiden's a
Ryan,
bit,
you turned the soup again.
Right, I saw your room. It had no posters. No posters.
What did he post us that?
Looking around, I don't have any posters in my room.
Well,
I do have this thing that I got as a gift from my sister. It's a wall scroll. It has plants on it. It's really cute.
Rose, you forgot my birthday again. And she's like, you're on a mission, Raiden.
oh no, I'm stuck. I got myself
Rose, for
stuck.
fuck's sake, it's the Chrysler building.
I got myself stuck. Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
What if you nade yourself? Do
Do
a
a
rocket
rocket
jump. Yeah.
Remember rocket jumps?
Yeah, you do them in Overwatch as Pharah. It's pretty good.
5
haven't
is
played
bad
Overwatch.
too. No, 5 isn't bad. I really, really, really liked the gameplay of 5. It's the story of 5 that is just horseshit.
I like
think the
how much.
lesson-
5%.
I like how
lesson-
much they let you just completely fuck with just random mooks.
Yeah.
The lesson game developers need to take from like the last 5 years is stop making open world games all the time because you won't finish them.
You know what's fun is to trank a dude, put him in your jeep, and then just drive him halfway across the map.
15, an over the world game. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Like Metal Gear Solid 5 is not finished. It may be fun, but it's not finished.
Oh
Final
no,
Fantasy
God
15
no, it's not finished, but it's fun as hell.
Like Final Fantasy 15
I wish it was
not
finished. Yeah. But
Like Watch Dogs not finished.
Watch Dogs is definitely not finished. Mostly because there is
So?
a better version of Watch Dogs in the fucking DLC of it called Bad Blood. Oh shit. What?
Yeah, that's true. I like that you can go to clothing stores in Watch Dogs and buy different colored trench coats. That's the only thing they have in all of Chicago. It's just trench coats. And different colored hats, but always the same hat, just different.
I love that anytime somebody felt that the missions were getting too stale, somebody else went, let's put some music to it. And then it's just like, oh, it's that one
Fucking
song that everybody
Run
knows by
DMC.
the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
Oh, it's, have you ever heard of Ministry?
I have not heard of Ministry.
It's Gallardo,
Gallardo!
not Gallardo. Apologies for
I
this
wonder
very
what happened to
obscure
that
inside
guy.
joke. It's a good one, though.
He was so angry. That was what was so funny about it.
That was an entire
He
paragraph.
told people.
I don't know what's better, how angry he got or how wrong he was.
That he was wrong, yeah. Like, because he said, I've been telling people for years and they don't believe me. And it's like, but, well, there's a reason for that, sir.
I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds awful.
I didn't learn and forget the Italian language just so you could keep fucking it up.
What?
I forgot about that. I learned and forgot it. Both of those things.
I'm
Nobody
lost.
understands what we're talking about, Joe. It's just you
Oh,
and me.
I found a
We should
mini.
stop.
I found a minifigure. I found him. Get in there. Find.
Get
Yeah.
that Funko Pop.
Yeah.
What it was is, when I was doing Need for Speed, some guy got really pissed at us for how we pronounced a car's name. And he, like, wrote this long, angry post about it. But he was wrong.
Yeah,
And
because it was an Italian car, but they named it for a bull.
yeah, it had a Spanish name. And so
Ferdinand?
I keep telling people it's pronounced this way.
What is?
Yeah. Gallardo.
Gallardo. Because we've said Gallardo in the video.
The video.
Because I was driving a Gallardo. It's a good car.
Gallardo sounds like an insult Italian grade schoolers would call each other.
Well,
Italian doesn't really
for
have
one,
that sound.
Spanish.
Yeah, like you don't do that kind of sound in Italian, and that was what he.
It's a prestigious breed of like bull that they use for bullfighting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a Gallardo.
Demonic
and
I still
which
think
kind of
it's
fits
fun.
with it's made by Lamborghini, and Lamborghini has a logo of a bull,
Yes.
and they've been doing this for decades.
If I were able to have any car, it would probably be one of those, or an El Camino, one or the other. Those are both
I
cool.
would get a Lincoln Town car,
That'd be pretty sweet.
cruise around in a barge. That's me. Get
I
as
want-
comfy as possible.
Hey,
I want like
hey,
a terrible
Joe.
modded
Joe.
Viper.
Joe, guess what kind
What?
of car I have?
Is it a Chrysler New Yorker?
No, I'll give you a hint. Brown, 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 brown.
Oh, you have a Trabant.
Oh,
Is it
oh man. Is it
a Honda, what's
is
the
it-
Honda fucking
No, it was a Toyota.
Yeah?
Camry.
There you go.
Nice, beautiful car.
2005.
That sort of car, that sort of car comes temptations, like driving like a hothead and putting it in the ground.
My favorite description, my favorite line from that regular car reviews. I don't remember which car it was, but I can tell you which review it was. But he describes this car. It was like it's a '90s something, but he describes it as a front-wheel drive Steven Seagal.
That's a good way to describe things.
Yeah.
75.
I remember there was this car magazine in like Ireland or something, and the Element had just come out. Which you may remember the Element, Joe.
Oh, I have one actually.
And they said, like,
Oh,
"Pro, you can wear your hat inside the car, but the con is it makes you look like a right Egypt." And I was like, "That's a fair description of the Element. You can have anything inside it. You can wear your cowboy hat, but you will never look cool in your giant cardboard box car." They're pretty nice, actually. I have a minivan.
Yeah.
You can't fucking judge.
I actually have a Honda Element. I do quite like it.
Yeah, they're actually pretty nice. Like
They're actually nice to drive. You can still haul things.
yeah, they look terrible, but
Oh, they
they're nice.
absolutely look terrible, but I don't fucking care. I am beyond the point where I give a shit about what other people think about my car.
Yes.
I've
Smart.
the reason
also
I
fully
have a
paid
Toyota
off.
Camry is because I inherited it, and guess what? I learned how to drive that car, and I really like that car. So guess what? I'm not going to get rid of it ever because Toyotas last forever.
Denied.
Yes.
Yeah.
my car is dead.
Oh,
Oh,
who killed
no.
your car?
I did. I drove it real fast, and then I went up a hill, and then I slid down the hill.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Like-
I do like the Honda Element. Like the plastic, it's plastic flooring. It's easy to clean. You can fold the seats up or take them out. You got a lot of room.
It's like
Sounds
the
like
new
a
Volvo
Fiat Multipla.
pickup, where it's like you don't really need necessarily all the things that it can do, but it is very nice.
Yeah.
The only
Oh,
thing I wish
man.
my car had was XM radio, but then again, I have Pandora and an auxiliary cable. So,
Yeah, it works out. You could put you could put Sirius on your phone also.
I could, but
Wait,
Pandora's better
it-
because I don't have to deal with annoying ass DJs all day.
That's
Is
true.
XM that digital radio you guys have?
It's
Yeah,
satellite, yeah.
radio. It's
Ooh.
yeah.
Yeah, you pay a subscription and you hook up to the satellites.
Yeah.
But
That's pretty
It-
cool.
But-
the quality is usually better if you use it over the internet. So
It basically its market these days is like grandparents, I guess, or baby boomers.
Truckers?
no, its target audience is like middle-aged people.
Yeah.
Some
Okay.
like a weird combination of people who are old enough to be afraid of technology, but also not quite old enough to just want to listen to the radio.
Yeah, like it's marketed to people who don't have smartphones but who have nice cars.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
is there any car made these days that doesn't at least have an auxiliary jack?
No.
I don't want to say there isn't, because I might be wrong.
There- I mean, if it doesn't have an auxiliary, it probably has Bluetooth. But
I mean, my fucking car, my Honda Element, was made in 2005 or 2006, I forget exactly which, but it's got an auxiliary jack that comes standard, and it's right up there in the front next to the radio.
My
Yeah,
car,
yeah.
my Toyota Camry did not actually have an auxiliary jack, but we ended up having to get a different CD player for it, and that came with an auxiliary jack.
nice.
So,
I listen to podcasts when I drive to work, and I just plug it in the aux port. It's fine. Yeah. When I used to have an older car that only had a cassette deck, and I had a cassette to headphone cord adapter.
Ooh.
That was sweet. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Basically, you would just put it in the cassette thing and press play, and then whatever was playing over the cable you hooked into it would play over the cassette deck. And that was pretty cool. I don't know how it works though. How does that work?
Well, I think it's just a single coil
Right.
that just gets different frequencies.
I haven't
moved
been
to
paying
it
attention to
depending
the
on-
secret missions. Oh well, who cares? I don't. How do I upgrade my guy?
The secret missions.
No, I'm talking about like the gun upgrades and stuff.
Oh, you got to find the robots and then punch them.
No, I'm talking about like those, like the upgrades to those upgrades that you spend
Oh.
your experience points on. I don't remember what button to push to get into that menu. High text.
You were in that menu. It's the
Oh,
you
L1
like
and
for
R1.
Matt?
The L1 R1. There we go.
Yeah.
I didn't know that there was an L1 R1 that I could push. Let's see. Reduces the ammo cost of micro missiles. Yes, please. Reload time. Instantly activate the micro missile rack when it is ready to fire. Nah, let's. Instant load. Removes the loading time for an explosive shot. Yes, please.
You know what? This made me think of? Remember Rage?
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
oh boy.
Oh, this one's actually might be coming to a stop.
Like, do you remember that? Rage was like
I remember the final mission of Rage, which is you push 3 buttons, and that's it.
Yes.
I remember Primal Rage.
No.
Is that dinosaur
No,
fighting
you
game?
don't.
That's the
Oh,
dinosaur
yes.
fighting game.
Okay,
Yes.
it was bad.
Yeah.
It
Well,
was
that's
bad, but it was bad in the 90s way.
Yeah. You could
That
eat
makes
people to regain health or charge up special moves or whatever it was. I forget.
Let's see.
There was like there were like 20 fighters, but like half of them were recolors. So really, there were like 10 fighters.
yes, correct.
Yep.
They were working on a sequel actually, but it got canceled. So there's just like a prototype floating around.
Someone actually fixed it so it's actually playable, but not very.
Sort of. I mean, it's still unfinished. It has like 6 people in it instead of the amount they wanted to have. But they were trying to. you didn't get to play as a dinosaur anymore. You played as a person who turned into a dinosaur.
You could play as either,
Ah,
and they could like switch back and forth in mid battle or something. I don't.
yeah. I think they were trying to like. It's kind of like what I guess Brutal
They're
Rage.
basically brutal rage before brutal rage. Fucking brutal rage was a weird series.
That was a weird series. Yeah.
And then Power Stone. That was like a weird time for like third person
Weird
top-down
experimental fighters, yeah.
What? It wasn't called Brutal Rage. What was it called? The one with the animals, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It was something rage.
Bloody
Because,
Roar!
You know, Bloody
Bloody
Roar. Oh
Roar.
yeah.
That's right.
It had to be. Yeah. it
Bloody
had to be-
Roar,
it was-
a game series that did not actually have any blood in it until its 4th installment.
Huh.
Sad.
They tried to bring it back for like the PS3 era, didn't they?
I think
Did they?
so, yes.
And it,
Weird.
They
it
might have.
did not work
That
as you
sounds
would
familiar.
expect.
I just remember there was someone who turned into a rabbit.
Yeah,
People.
Yep.
And that was amusing.
I actually mained the rabbit chick because I prefer quick, light hitting characters.
Nerd.
Why?
Nothing. I just wanted to call you a nerd.
Okay.
Yeah, it's acceptable.
Good.
I mean that is completely and 100% fair.
But yeah, generally I do like fast hitting lighter things over heavy weapons.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm out of ammo
Oh, right.
for.
it was-
You're out of gun food.
No, I'm. Oh, I love that you call it gun food.
It's a Venture Brothers reference, and I will never stop calling it gun food.
I miss Venture Brothers. It was a good show.
I should watch that show.
I watched
Yeah.
a cup. I watched a
Okay.
little bit of it, and I didn't watch the full episode, but I know of. Is this anybody's baby? Ignore me!
What was the name of the wizard guy, the necromancer? It was like, what was his
Dr.
name?
Orpheus.
Yes, Dr. Orpheus. He was great.
All I know about that show is that there's this one scene where the guys and one of them is fat and the other is really skinny, and they
Oh, yeah,
sing
21.
Mars Bringer of War.
There's a scene where they find out that Dr. Venture's just been cloning his kids over and over again because they keep getting
Dying.
killed in wacky adventures. And he's just like, you got death-prone kids, you just make a few clones. It's normal.
Yeah.
You kid has asthma,
Makes
you buy him an
sense.
inhaler. If
Yeah.
your kid dies all the time, you make a few clones.
You just make some clone kids. It's fine.
Wow, that's kind of disturbing, and I love it.
Dr. Venture is a good
It
dad.
makes sense.
It does make
Knowing
sense
that.
because they die constantly.
You don't teach
This
them
little
not to die,
montage
you
of
just
them
clone them.
dying incredibly stupid ways.
Yeah.
Like one, I think it's Hank is the blonde one. He's dressed as Batman, and he's on the roof, and he's got an umbrella. He jumps off and just drops to the ground like a stone.
Authorization.
I thought it would work.
Alpha 4.
God damn it, Hank.
2.
LP Supergroup Hank.
Yes.
You're my worst child.
Oh man. I miss King of the Hill too. It was a good show.
I remember really liking it, but my parents didn't for some reason.
Probably too close to home for them.
They probably were. Yeah, they probably didn't like being made fun of.
Yeah, probably.
Did they sell propane or propane accessories?
No, my dad's a heating and air conditioning guy.
That's kind of the thing.
Oh.
King of the Hill is It's a good show no matter where you are, but it's exponentially better if you actually live in the South. And like, yep, I know that guy. Yep.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll give you a
Like,
just.
I know at least 3 people who talk like Boomhauer.
I know.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang old, you know.
Like I could, like I've talked about this, but I don't think I've told it you specifically. But when I first watched King of the Hill, and I was talking about it with other people, I didn't get that Boomhauer was a joke.
That old doggone old
Like,
little.
Oh my god, I've never
Sometimes
seen
I had
that
big
animation
ol'
before.
I
Wide
occasionally had
old-
trouble understanding him, but for the most part, he's like, yeah, like I understood what he was saying. So I never understood that Boomhauer was a joke. So when I was talking to other people who don't live in the South about it, and they're like, Boomhauer's hilarious. I'm like, yeah, he's pretty funny, but mostly his stuff is just pretty standard. He doesn't make any jokes, I guess.
We're just like dust in the wind. You don't even know, man.
So it was kind of just awkward.
Get that old fancy car, man.
The only,
Like,
the
hey, man,
only-
you gotta get them
one of
big
my
old boat.
one of my favorite Boomhauer moments is when they went to some like lawnmower expo, and and Boomhauer was
Exactly what you're talking about.
on the virtual reality
Lawnmower.
and like something stalled, so he reached down to try and fix it, and then he pulls it back out. He's like, I ain't got no fingers left.
Like this virtual reality head.
I love the episode where there's a fire and like Boomhauer tells his story and everyone else talks like that.
Yeah.
And Boomhauer's is perfectly legible.
He just talks really like a normal person. Like, well, Hank, you need to be careful.
Hank,
Now-
I'm trying to read my car magazine.
Yeah.
Mind?
I can't believe you'd be so rude.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I know people who talk exactly like Boomhauer, and I just never understood. I didn't get that he was a joke.
Dang it, Bobby!
Interact with the rune trial stone. Acquire the.
Isn't there like
automatic
a
enemies.
significant part of their fan base that's just like, oh, that's so true?
I mean, probably Mike Judge would say, "Oh, that's so true," because that's kind of Mike Judge is kind of like that too. But
Nah.
I don't know. It's funny. Like the point is that Hank is sometimes correct, but usually he's just kind of he's kind of like,
It's also a pretty good
Look, that was-
takedown of the Andy Griffith Show.
yeah. Like I don't think any of them are ever supposed to be like completely always like in the wrong or in the right, except for Colin, because Colin's an asshole.
No, I think
Con's
Dale is always pretty much supposed to be in the wrong.
I don't know. Dale is a pretty good dude, like, aside
Like
from the
Dale
crazy
is
conspiracy
crazy,
theories.
but he would
He's
like
a good father, and he does his job.
Yeah,
and he hasn't
and,
killed
like,
anyone yet.
If they ever actually
Pocket's
like,
hand.
he helps them out. He's just also crazy.
Teach you how to make a bomb out of toilet paper roll and stick
Yeah.
dynamite.
If you needed him, like, if you needed some police officers killed or something, he would be able to help you, and he would do it gladly because you're his friend.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but
There's
What
an
about
episode
Grandpa?
where there's an episode which is not really one of the better ones, but like Dale uncovers that like Bill was in some like military trial. That
Yeah.
like the side effects were like it would make you go bald and you'd lose all your physique. That and they all say like, oh well, that's why Bill is like that. But then it turns out he had the placebo, and he was just a piece of shit.
Oh.
And he just gets sad. And you're like, oh well, sorry, Bill.
That's right. I need the double jump to get up there, which I get in this.
like you
level,
can't
I believe.
mention that experiment and not mention that it was Project Walrus and it was
Yes,
designed
they were
turn
trying to give him walrus
into a
DNA.
walrus man for Arctic missions.
Yes, that's right. They say like, well, I never wanted to talk about like you being bald and not smelling good and stuff, but now we know it's the government's fault. It's like, and then it's not at the end. And he's just like, oh,
Isn't it just because he doesn't bathe?
yes. And he used to be on the football team, and now he's not. So
Oh, right.
Oh, apparently
Yeah, he
Dale
was-
speaks fluent Russian in that episode too.
yes,
But yeah, King of the Hill is a pretty good parody, or not even a parody, just
It's a
stand
show.
up of Southern people, Southern white people.
It's and like it's
You know
And
what my
it's
absolute
super-
favorite moment from that show is though? Is when Cotton Hill meets Khan for the first time and Dale's like, okay, you gotta remember that anyone not familiar with the show is Cotton Hill is a World War II vet. He absolutely hates the Japanese with a passion. And so Dale hates Khan, and Dale introduces Cotton as, this is Khan, he's Japanese. And Cotton just squints eyes, stares at him for like 2 seconds, and then goes, no, he's Latoyan. Ain't you, Mr. Khan? And it just cuts to Khan going with his face like, what in the fuck?
Yep.
I think there were actually infographics sent to troops.
There actually were yet to identify, like, because they wanted to, like, they would say, like, Chinese people are our friends, but they look like Japanese people because all Asian people look alike. So here are the different eye shapes. Like, that's what it was. Where it
There,
was like,
there were a bunch of different identifiers, but yeah, it was basically
Like-
that.
not that it was correct, but like that was, they were just like, you know, you need to be able to tell the difference. You probably haven't seen any Japanese people before, so here they are. And yeah, Cotton is like a horrible person, but he's also really funny.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the joke.
My favorite episode is the one where he dies and like he leaves a scavenger hunt behind. And then in the end, it's just like a note that says, "I'm disappointed in you, son."
We.
He actually dies twice in that
That's
episode,
true. Yeah,
and he gets revived. He dies once and he gets revived, but the reason he dies is he dies purely to spite Peggy.
yeah.
Peggy's like, "I wish you were dead," and he's like, "All right,"
I kill like any man.
Good.
and just goes like, "Dead, dead."
I killed Fitty Man. Good old Cotton. The reason Cotton is so short is
I killed 50 men and I lost my knees.
They amputated his legs at the knee and he learned to walk again, but he lost
He's
like
like
two.
talking to the Japanese emperor. He's like, "I killed 50 of your boys, but they took my shin, so I guess we're about even."
Yeah.
Yup.
Oh yeah.
Damn it. Damn it.
Sell
Damn it.
propane accessories.
Remember the episode where it turns out that he had an illicit affair with a Japanese woman and had a...
That's like a two-parter, yeah.
Yeah.
They all go to Japan.
Remember that time when Hank Hill met with a Silver Surfer?
Yes.
I know. This could open up This could open up propane sales all over the galaxy. Why did they put King of the Hill in a children's channel? What the fuck?
Why
It's
not?
It's like it's not that it's inappropriate.
Well,
like,
I believe
it's
the logic was King of the Hill is cartoon for children, cartoon go on children's show block.
But it's like it's not like that. It's not raunchy or anything. It's just I don't see why a kid would want to watch it. You know,
I watched
I
it.
watched it
Because
as a kid.
it's
It was funny.
drawn?
it is drawn. It's true.
Like,
It's
that's the only...
not cartoonish.
Yeah.
I did think they tried really hard to push it to kids, though, as I vaguely remember in the 90s or early 100s or something. I think it was the 90s.
It's probably
that,
in the
there was
90s.
like I was a kid and I used to get magazines for kids because I was a kid and like Disney
In the
magazines and
90s?
something, and they would like try really hard to push King of the Hill as the show that children should watch. I don't know why.
Fox
You can
Kids
put
was
Bobby
also
into
the
the-
channel that would go whole hog on don't have ongoing storylines in Spider-Man.
Look, Bobby is a great role model for all the children.
I mean, he kind of is.
Yeah.
He kind of is, but except for when he like stalks his
Kicks your
girlfriend.
ass.
Bad. And because Bill is giving him advice, and Bill gives terrible advice.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Bobby
not
Hill
Bobby's
is the-
fault then. It's Bill's fault.
Right. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
Bill
except-
being a terrible person, not Bobby.
Yeah, like, I think Peggy says, like, we like Bill, he's our friend, but everything he touches falls apart. He's a good neighbor, but don't ever talk to him. Poor Bobby.
Dang it, Bobby.
Dang it, Bobby.
Dang it, Bobby.
Yeah,
Dang it,
I
Bobby.
like that the finale of the show is Bobby and Hank finally like bonding over something. They both love grilling food, and so they bond over that.
Yep. Firm
Hey,
with a little
hey,
give.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
Medium
exactly.
rare.
What if they
Medium
want
rare.
it well done?
We ask them politely yet firmly to leave.
which is true.
It is.
It's exactly
It's
true.
exactly what you do. That is 100% what you do. There's no reason
So
to.
ashamed when my father orders a well done burger, and it's like, no.
Okay, well done burger is acceptable if it's store ground meat.
Yeah.
because you want to kill anything that could be living in there.
Well, that's true.
If it's
but,
ground
like,
fresh, like from a butcher, you get it ground fresh.
yeah.
Never do that well done, because I will hunt you down and I will eat you.
Now, Bobby.
But if it's store ground, yeah, kill everything in that.
There's an episode where Bobby is on like the Powder Puff football cheerleaders.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and he's like, "Dad, you want me to dress up like a woman?" And Hank just says, "Yes, but only this one time, and never again."
There was an episode where Peggy and Bobby have an adventure of buying a charcoal grill, using it, and realizing that, oh shit, this is better than propane in every way.
Yeah, it really because it is.
Yeah.
Okay, I have grill opinions.
You need to
Propane
get
has
a
its
grill.
uses as a grill because it starts quickly. You don't have to wait for it to heat up, and it's just way easier than charcoal. You can have much better temperature control. Basically, propane is grill easy mode,
And natural gas is more.
and
guess-
a lot cheaper than charcoal.
It's cheaper, and I guess it's a little more
Unless
environmental.
you're one of those awful people who has a charcoal grill and only uses those little shitty briquettes. In which case, fuck you personally. I
But
hate
they've
you.
got lighter fluid on them. They heat up fast.
They're awful. I hate
Hey,
them.
it's Malik.
I was summoned
ass
by Grill
charcoal.
Opinions.
Regular charcoal is not much more expensive than the briquettes, even.
Yeah, it's true. But it is harder to light it and stuff, and that's why people.
Just get a chimney.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You get a charcoal chimney, and all of a sudden, charcoal is on par with the
I know.
speed and ease of
No,
propane.
propane is still easier because it literally
Oh.
just instant. It's just it's on. Now you're cooking. Good job.
Okay,
With gas.
Even with the charcoal chimney, you've still got a 10 to 15 minute wait.
yeah, and in that 10 to 15
Tell you what I'm
minute
gonna
wait,
do. I'll give you
foods
an extra
together.
Charcoal
Yeah,
is
you can dice some
objectively better in
tomatoes
terms of
and-
taste and temperature that you can reach, and
You can
Charcoal can
put
get
some
much,
creme
much
fraiche
hotter
inside
than-
of a bell pepper. Yeah.
Yeah. Like you just
Also, if you're
start
cooking with charcoal,
before you
take a
start
poblano
prepping the food.
and
Now-
put it among the charcoals, and
Yeah.
then you put the poblano pepper.
Whiskey, it'll hurt
put it on
you
fire.
if you use the term convection again.
my dad actually has 3 different types of grill. And I have learned all my grill things from him. He has a charcoal grill, he has a propane grill, and he has a pellet grill, which is some weird combination of the two. Which I was I was prepared to be this is fucking bullshit when he brought the pellet grill, but it's actually really nice.
Propellant?
Pellet grill, yeah, wood pellets.
Wait. Oh, I thought you said propellant.
No,
Yes,
Oh.
you spray the liquid fuel onto the food and then light it.
nah, but it's basically it's like
That's
a
what
weird
we do
combination
sometimes.
of charcoal and propane, because you get the ease of propane, but the flavor and the smokiness of charcoal. They're really stupid expensive,
Yes,
but they're nice.
Can we talk about putting a grill plank in things? I hate that. I hate grilling
Grill
planks.
what?
You soak
That's
some
a
wood.
good moment. Oh, I love it. Oh, the guy Samuel Hayden's please just remove this carefully. I'll walk you through it step by step. First, you just gotta, and then Doom Guy's nope. It's hell energy. It desires to die.
The Doomslayer.
Doom is a metaphor for fracking.
You know, I wish there was somebody out there who was just being this horrifying Doom monster, taking out fracking machines.
killing all the fracking people. I hate when fracking releases monsters into the world. It sucks.
Okay.
I lived in Oklahoma a while. We had to deal with it all the time. Real problem. All these hell demons coming out from the oil wells.
And then
You know
they
what I
all
really
vote
like?
in a block.
About Doom 2016 is that the demons aren't roaring; they're screaming because they're terrified of you.
Yeah. No, that's a really good touch, and I really like it because it's just
You
proves-
are literally it's
you are a walking apocalypse to them.
Oh man,
Yes.
I wish global warming was afraid of me.
Yeah.
Scared
That'd be
all the way
really
to
nice.
Neptune.
Well, You are a legendary figure of just constant death. It's like if the four horsemen just showed up and started kicking our ass.
If Genghis Khan and his armies were a modern day thing.
You know, voice work is like so important, and people always neglect it. But like, I was thinking about like Spec Ops, you know, and like the voice
The
work.
line.
Yeah, the line. It's really
The
good.
fourth Spec Ops game.
Yes. That one.
Okay.
That one. That was the one that people care about. That's Spec Ops.
All right.
Spec Ops, the least bland one.
That's true. The other ones are really boring.
I was not even aware there were other Spec Ops.
That's
Oh,
how big
yeah,
Spec
Spec
Ops the
Ops-
line
I
is.
can't tell if you were joking or not.
No.
Spec Ops: The Line was a series on the PlayStation.
Yeah, it was
One.
an early PlayStation series of first-person shooters, and
Are
then
you thinking of like PsyOps?
they
No.
were
It was
called
called Spec
No,
Ops.
Spec Ops.
and
There
they-
were 3
and-
other Spec Ops games before Spec Ops The Line, and its very, very artistic portrayal of PTSD.
Right. They
Which-
were even like basically what happened is 2K, I think it was, still had the license, and they decided like we'll just farm it out to some company and they'll make a game, and we'll sell it.
What
And
game
we did
series?
all the sides, so they decided
Might-
to make this weird, like kind of artsy sort of thing, because they
Alright.
weren't given any instructions by the studio.
Okay, what series am I thinking of? It was a PS1 series.
Siphon Filter.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
It
Siphon
was,
Filter is gone.
the only reason anyone ever played Siphon Filter is because you could tase people so hard they would burst into flames.
I think the PSP Siphon Filters are okay.
They're very hard to go back to because
Well, the ones
of
on the
how
PlayStation Portable are okay, I think. The older ones are harder to...
the ones that have had the engine and UI updated, yeah, they're playable, but they're not very fun. Not now, not with the expectations and how how video games have grown.
I like
More
old games
complex.
more.
Speaking of old, janky, hard-to-play games, you know what actually turned out to be a pretty good game in retrospect?
System
Doom.
Shock.
No, everyone knows System Shock.
Mario.
Dino Crisis 2.
Doki
Yeah,
no.
Doki Panic.
I'm not kidding. If you go back and play it, it's basically like Resident Evil 4, but with dinosaurs.
I don't agree.
Wowee.
I would like to play Dino Crisis 3 someday, but it seems unlikely that I'll ever get the chance to do so.
It's skippable.
Well, it's just like I would like to try it at some point.
That's
I'm
fair.
sorry, I
but
don't think any game called Dino Crisis deserves the title of skippable.
No,
you'd
the
have
first
to
one
have
is
played
like
Dino Crisis 3.
it was.
It's
Okay, so Dino Crisis was a weird series. It's basically, it came out at a time when everything was trying to rip off Resident Evil because it was super popular and profitable. So
It's not
basically,
Including
like,
Capcom.
yeah,
The
wasn't
people behind
Dino
it.
Crisis them trying to cash in on their own popularity?
they've
Yeah.
done that
Yeah.
before. Pointing at Dragon's Dogma right now.
Okay.
But anyway, so basically, it's like, okay, what if we make Resident Evil but with dinosaurs? And that's exactly what it fucking is. It's Resident Evil with dinosaurs.
Yeah.
2 is less puzzle focused and more adventure focused, but it's still like 90s in the fact that you can really easily screw yourself over if you don't know what you're doing.
Unlimited energy resource.
But it's
I
way
like
more
it,
action.
I really liked Resident Evil Revelation.
And then 3 went to fucking space.
Yeah. Like,
Dinosaurs in
Space is
space
X.
with badly
yeah.
designed areas and respawning enemies and limited ammo and audio cues that don't line up with the enemies in the right times. And the
Good.
tank controls feel slow and sluggish.
You know, it
What's
was an
Resident Evil?
Actually, real quick, I want to talk about another little weird series that was also trying to be Resident Evil, Parasite Eve.
Ooh.
Yes. That really wasn't
Parasite
anything
Eve.
like Resident Evil, though.
I mean, it was similar. It was similar. It was clearly trying to ape that, whole style of.
It's an RPG.
Parasite
Um,
Eve was trying to be an action RPG third person.
More like
Yeah.
a racing story than anything else.
It wasn't bad, but it was very slow, unresponsive, and
There
was
is
a
nothing
game.
wrong with Parasite Eve. That is a good game.
The first one?
Yeah,
It
Yeah.
felt like you were moving through cement every time you were in a fight.
It's a much better game than the second one.
True, and it's a much better game than the fourth and the fifth one.
The fifth? What?
fifth.
There were. Have you seen the second birthday?
You mean
You
third
mean
birthday?
The third birthday,
Which was the
is
third one.
Parasite Eve 3, and
Okay.
then that's it. There's not 5 of them.
There's 3 of them. Yeah.
There's 3 of
There's
them.
3 of them.
There's
Right.
Parasite Eve, Parasite Eve 2,
Parasite
and then the
Eve
third
2.
birthday.
Yes.
There was a game after the third birthday, I thought.
No.
Nope.
Because I
Guess
don't
I'm
think
wrong.
the third birthday didn't do well enough, so they were just like,
Did
well,
not do well. Yeah, it did poorly, and then they gave that guy Final Fantasy 13 to direct, and he came up with Lightning. So there you go.
I'm sorry, I don't know who you're talking about, but I do remember that there being a female Cloud in Final Fantasy 13.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
joke
I've
is
confused it
Lightning
with
is
something
just-
else, because you're
it's
right,
just-
the third birthday was so bad that they stopped making Parasite Eve games.
Yeah.
Yeah, they also had lost the license to the book that Parasite Eve was based on at that time, which is why Third Birthday is some bullshit about time travel instead of anything to do with the plot of the first 2 games.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't use those plots or those characters
The
except
book
for.
and the movie were actually pretty good.
Oh, I mean, sure, I guess, but like that's the
Okay,
whole
they're,
point. It's like it was
they're
an
very-
RPG where you fought like biogenetic monster things, and they took all of it away. And
they're
shockingly,
very
no one liked
Japanesey, though.
it was.
Like, the final conflict is a dude saying, nah, bro, I met you before you got infested by those brain zombie things.
Yep.
Oh, guys! Guys! I
What?
found the rocket launcher!
The
D2
rocket
is
launcher.
Rocket!
Rocket
Rocket
launch.
launch.
Rocket launcher!
Too bad you're not finding the little Doom buddies.
I try. I'm trying. I can't. I'm just bad at looking for
They are
secrets.
tough to
They should
find.
have put a vehicle section in this game and called it Doom Buggy.
You know, if they put a Doom
No.
buggy thing, the vehicle section should have been you leaping from demon-driven vehicle to demon-driven vehicle in order to rip the drivers out and beat them against the moving dune buggies to crash them.
Just like a big demon convoy, big demon trucking line.
You got a demon convoy running through the night.
You know, I'm so happy that vehicle sections are like dead and gone.
There was a
I'm
good
glad.
one in Uncharted 4, but aside from that, yeah.
So
They were in every game and they were not good usually.
I blame Half-Life 2.
Yeah, me too. Too as
Half-Life
well.
2 had
Yeah.
a competent couple of vehicle sections, and then everybody's like, "Oh, it's easy."
But they sucked in Half-Life 2 and they were worse in all the other games.
I said competent, not good.
They did give us Kickboat.
So, if you can get higher in this room and on top of that vent, okay, I'm saying this room, but I'm like 40 seconds in the past.
Yeah.
There's a little Doom buddy.
Yeah.
Let's do a Let's Play of Battlefield Hardline.
Let's not.
Why not? I have it. I've beaten it
Let's
before.
not and say we
let's
did.
do a. You know what? Let's do a Let's Play of Earth Defense Force 4.1.
No. That would be really boring for the viewers because we'd have to grind for 4 hours.
No, we don't.
know,
we don't grind for 4 hours. We beat the game. We get all the things, and we just go through the missions with the best weapons.
That would take a long time, dude.
Let me get it up to 70% so that we can just multiplayer it with no penalties. That'll be so much easier.
There is a ridiculous part of Battlefield level, and you have a fan boat, and you have to drive around solving platforming puzzles to find cocaine hidden on towers.
That is pretty ridiculous.
You get a grappling hook, and you can like grapple around and find cocaine that they have put on top of tall things for the player to find.
If stopping our energy
And then you shoot people with guns. This is Battlefield.
Shooting people with guns is fun. Well, not people, but demons, which is what I'm doing, like, most of the time in this game.
Yes, Doom is good. Doom is a good game. I was genuinely going to Let's Play Final Fantasy 15, but there's already like 4 of them on the forums. So I think it's covered. I think we're good.
Yeah.
We'll do something else.
But in the famous words of the Sandcastle, what do you bring to the table?
I bring potato salad.
Nobody would watch it, which is also a problem, because they've already got plenty of options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I-
just
what
I
do
hate,
something
actually-
fun and entertaining with
I
it.
fucking hated the Sandcastle when I was in SA, and it's... And
You know
I'm
what I
glad I'm
hate?
Gone. What?
Things that are called salad that are made primarily with mayonnaise.
Like macaroni salad,
Macaroni
like
salad is a crime.
hot dog salad.
That's not real.
Try me.
No.
So, you can say you don't like the Sandcastle, but when people skip it, it leads to issues many times.
I used
like,
the Sandcastle my first couple of times. That's fine. But after you've, like, the main problem with the Sandcastle is that whenever you want to try something that anybody else ever has done, even if they did it back in 2008, they're going to be like, well, we already have an LP of this. What do you bring to the table? It's like, fuck off. Maybe
You don't do that.
maybe I love the game and I want to talk about it. Shut up.
You don't really say that anymore, I don't think.
Yeah, because they had to stop because they were forced to stop saying it when people were being run off for wanting to LP a game that was LP'd 5 years ago.
Yeah, like Chip Cheesem did that 10 years ago. It's like, yeah, Chip Cheesem doesn't even poster anymore. Who gives a shit?
The pipeline is damaged, but still in
But yeah, but on the other hand, there's a guy doing a Paper Mario Let's Play, and he posted
sorry.
like 6 videos at once, and they all have a 2-minute intro, which is just the sound of typewriter keys with a picture of his logo.
Oh.
And it made
Truly,
me laugh.
something awful has
Funny.
grown into the monster it deserves to be.
It's not the hero we need, but it's the website we deserve. Oh no. God, that was also 10 years ago, wasn't it? Jesus Christ. It's been a long time.
How alienating.
I'm
Right.
still very proud of my first Let's Play on Something Awful, though. It was a long time ago, but it was very good.
I'm proud of my second Let's Play on Something Awful.
What was your first?
Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. No, Tools of Destruction.
Ah, yes, good.
I'm not proud of that one at all. But my second one was the Portal and Portal 2. And that was good.
That's fair. Yeah, those are good games.
Remember how we were going to do the multiplayer mode and then never did?
I think
We
we
recorded
did.
like 3 hours of it.
I think we did like the first 2 things, and I was like, yeah, okay, let's. And then, nope, that didn't happen.
I remember mostly it was just me dropping you into pits.
Mm-hmm. The multiplayer in Portal 2 is like, it works well, but it's just a series of levels, and most of the puzzles aren't that great. You know? And that's kind of the problem. But they did do a lot. I think they did a good job animating like the spots.
Yeah.
So, like,
Lockdown.
you know,
It's a fun
They
game.
work really
It's a fun way to experience the game. It's also like one of the first games I platinumed, and only because the first time I played the multiplayer mode, I was playing with a guy who was obsessed. Who's like he's more obsessed with getting platinum trophies than I am. So he got all of the other achievements like going around and trying to and like finding all the Easter egg stuff. And then so the only trophy I had left to do was to go through the calibration thing with somebody who's never played the multiplayer before. And this was before me and the Bay started dating, and I was like, hey, we should do this together real quick so that way I can get the trophy. And then we did it, and then I got a platinum. It was like the second platinum I've ever gotten.
I've never gotten a platinum on anything.
Well, whose fault is that?
Mine. I'm not
Yes.
interested, man. Who cares?
Don't you dare fucking say that to me again, you motherfucker. No, I don't care.
I don't know. I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
Oh, that's right. I can double jump now. Ugh.
Gamer score, all that stuff. Especially achievements on Steam. People get really upset about them. It's like, who cares?
I don't actually. The only kind of achievement I actually care about is trophies, and I don't know why. I honestly don't know why I care about trophies, but no other form of achievements.
I don't know. It's a good question.
It's super weird.
Trophies. There was a news story a couple of weeks ago. The guy with the highest gamer score in the world was beaten because he got married and went on honeymoon, and his rival did not get married, and so he kept playing video games and passed him finally. So then he was number 2 in the world.
Oh no. Wasn't there a guy who like auctioned off his gamer tag because he had a ridiculously high gamer score?
Possible. It wasn't this guy though. Yeah, he said like Microsoft sent him a gold card with his gamer tag on it for his wedding.
Aw, that was nice of them.
He was the number 1 Microsoft guy in the world.
This faceless corporation does have a heart, guys.
The PR manager has a heart.
Shit, I'm gonna run out of guys to kill. Okay.
Good work.
Mm-hmm.
This is just like Necrovision.
This is just like Necrovision.
I can't believe Joe still makes fun of me for liking Necrovision. Very
I
rude.
can.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh. It's not that bad.
I've actually never played Necrovision before, so.
It is bad, but I don't know. There's something amusing about it. Like, it has combos, and they're all really dumb. Like, for example, I think if you hit someone with a shovel a couple of times, it says Brute Willis in big letters.
Wow, that's kind of really bad.
It was terrible, yes. Or, like, a shotgun is Farmer's Revenge, and so it would just say that over and over again. Because they just use the shotgun all the time. You would kick someone and shotgun them. And you should be able to kick people in every game. That's the truth. Doesn't matter what kind of game it is, puzzle game, adventure game, whatever. I think Jack Orlando has shown us that you should be able to
dedicated kicking button.
Like, the best thing about Jack Orlando was that you could point your gun at any NPC and then they would laugh at you. Because they were not threatened by you in the slightest. that was my favorite part of that LP. It was like 6 years ago. Jesus Christ. Still in college back then.
Where the fuck are these enemies? What the hell?
Yeah, this is a bad challenge.
This is a bad challenge. I remember completing it once. Because the ammo boost is actually probably really good. I should probably use
over
that.
and over again. Yeah, you just kind of got to do it over and over again and remember, if I remember correctly. Because they spawn in specific places every time, so...
Yeah, that's not the way to go. Oh, another thing I liked about King of the Hill was at
do melee, dude. It gives you more time, if I remember correctly.
At any given time, Peggy is either extremely fluent in Spanish, or she's just really bad at Spanish. Because there was an episode where the entire thing was that she's actually really good at Spanish, and then And then-
there was also the episode
and
where
then
she accidentally kips a Mexican child because she doesn't understand
Yeah.
Spanish as well as she thinks she does.
Yeah, and like the best part is like those episodes were in like within like 4 episodes of each other.
My favorite episode of King of the Hill, I think, or my favorite moment is there's a bit where she's doing her substitute teaching and she's teaching Spanish, and like the bully says, "I'm gonna kill you" to Bobby, and she says, "En español, por favor." And it's like, "Tu es muerte." She says, "Bueno." And I thought of that a lot when I was doing sub teaching this spring. It's like in español. I gotta keep this on topic. You can threaten people, but just learn the subject too. Because we
Wasn't that the episode where she also spanked a kid?
I think so. Yeah. Which I wish I could have done that too, but we were not allowed to do anything to make people stop being little shits all the time. I was working at a school where like I actually got death threats on occasion, so it was a bad time. They didn't want to learn math, and they didn't want me to teach it to them. Most of them said, like, I don't want to learn math because I'm going to be a famous YouTube star, and I won't
Kill
need
them.
them.
They're smaller. They're easier to hide.
Cull the population.
Yeah, like that was what most of them would say, was like, I'm going to be famous on YouTube, I don't need this math shit. I'm going to be the next PewDiePie.
Okay, well tell me, how many views do you need to get to actually make money off of this video per episode? And now you have to tell me how many episodes you have to upload per day, and now you have to tell me the...
Yeah,
Okay, no, better.
Yeah, they have to be the right length.
Make them
Better
tally up
marketing.
the entire. Find out how many YouTube users there actually are. Find out how many produce videos, and tally how many of those people actually make money on their videos.
Do you have ads on your videos, Kalon?
Nope.
I thought about it, but I thought like my videos are too short to justify that. The ad would be longer.
Fuck are they? It's like, where the hell are these last couple ones? Ah,
There they are. You found them.
no, I didn't.
Oh,
There
okay.
are there are a couple after those, and it sucks.
This level's bullshit.
Yep,
But you get an ammo boost.
I do get an ammo boost, and that's actually really good, and I think actually kind of worth the pain I'm going through right now.
Well, I gotta go to bed.
Okay,
Enjoy your
Sleep tight.
enjoy getting your upgrade.
I'll try.
Alright. Adios.
Later. So, Ape, now it's just you and me.
Yay.
They're all the way over there? Okay. Well, now I know where they are.
Can you kill them with mind bullets?
I wish. Nope, gotta use the super shotgun. There we go. Alright. So, Ape, when do you want to stream Titanfall again?
I don't know. Like I said, I do want to LP it.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You do want to LP it. And
We
keep
gotta
it.
finish.
So
Dark
when
Souls.
Yeah, you guys. That was going to be my next question. When are we gonna stream Dark Souls again?
I don't know. I'm busy Friday. I'm going on a brewery tour, so I'll be around. At least for most of the day. Probably be back at night.
Got
I'll
it.
probably be tired and won't want to do anything. So I don't know. Maybe sometime this weekend, depending on what I'm into.
Okay. Because I kind of want to play it myself, but I also want you to play it blind, because that's that's actually entertaining because I'm on the other side of it now.
Yeah. They got me pretty good with the bridge.
Yes, they did. That was great.
Like, okay, well, is there anything over here? No, and then I turn the camera and there's a million skeletons. Like, I go, I didn't say anything. I just made a noise.
Yeah, that was really good. Ammo boost 1. Let me change that. There we go. Alright, what's this challenge stuff? Oh, okay. Alright. How do I get out of here? Oh, like that. Or not. There we go. That's how you get out of there. So, Ape, would you agree in my assessment that this is a perfect game?
It's not perfect, but it's damn near close.
I mean, no game is truly perfect, but yes. And before you say Bloodborne, I would like to remind you that Chalice Dungeons exist.
Chalice Dungeons are right, as long as you don't do the randomized ones.
Wait,
And
can you get to the end of the Chalice Dungeons without doing the randomized ones?
I think so, maybe?
Interesting. Cause I haven't I haven't done much of the Chalice Dungeons. I did enough to get the Shaman Bone Blades and that was it. When I inevitably
I know you can only get the Beast Claws if you go through all of the main Chalice Dungeons.
Yeah. When I inevitably want LP the game, I will probably do like a sped up version of the Chalice Dungeons. Like, hey, here's all of the bosses because Chalice Dungeons are kind of boring to watch. I'll like show off like one floor of the dungeon and say imagine that a zillion times.
The biggest crime is no music.
Yeah.
Bloodborne has fantastic music, and it is awful that there is no music in the Chalice Dungeons.
If they could just patch music into it, that would solve a lot of my problems with the Chalice Dungeons.
Thinking about gardening.
What? Think about guard. Dude, you have a problem. It's evolved into a sickness now, really.
I want a garden.
What the fuck is this goddamn imp? I know he's around. Oh, there he is.
Call the dump and see if there's a wood chip pile I can get into.
Ape, are you gonna go back to college to become a botanist?
No.
Okay. What? Who's?
College is a ripoff.
Yeah, college is a ripoff. I
Unless
went
you're like going in specific fields that actually need degrees.
Yeah. Like I did not do more than one semester of a community college. And that was because my mom forced me to do that, and then I did really terribly because I didn't want to be there, and so I ended up skipping like all of my classes, and then I failed a bunch, and then she was like, "Okay, maybe."
I wonder if there was a correlation between those two.
My brother went to community college for I think 1 year before also dropping out. But it's like, you know, if you don't want to do it, you're not going to do it because the teachers aren't there to enforce you to do it. So they're there to teach their stupid, shitty kids that they have no degree, that their degree allows them to teach. And then
Back when college was affordable, I mean, like, when I say back when, I mean like 30 fucking years ago or so.
yeah,
It was actually worth it because you would actually get a decent education. Nowadays, unless you're going into a field that specifically requires a degree, I mean, you're basically just getting ripped off.
mm-hmm.
While the Argent Tower is non-functional, the connection to this
It's
dimension
too goddamn expensive.
It really is. It's just
Dr. Hager.
that's one reason I didn't want to go. The other reason was like it's like
Like, even community college is getting pricey.
yeah, like that one semester was like $1,300.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, community college, $1,300. That's what the fuck.
Hello, and welcome to the UAC.
Oh,
Home of the patented
the super shoddy.
filtration system developed by Dr.
Super Shotgun's the best gun in the fucking game.
Yeah, it really is.
convert pure hell
It's really good.
clean controllable Argent energy. It powers this facility.
Like, I don't know why they even bother giving you the regular shotgun. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Well, you can't be God right off the bat.
Okay, this is fair.
You gotta work your way up to that.
Oh, also the regular shotgun has explosive shots, so the super shotgun does not. Okay.
Man, fuck that guy in particular, huh?
Yeah. I did not want any of his shit. If I really wanted to fuck him over, I would have done that with the quad damage. Let me... Give me your blood. The fuck is she? Ah, she got me. Oh no. Move here. College is free. Well, where is here? I don't know where here is the thing. Also, I wonder if Malik is
Probably somewhere in Europe, because Europe is an actual. They're like actually civilized countries over there. We're basically in a third world hellhole in all but name. Thanks, Republicans
Yep.
and
Yep.
Democrats. Actually, yeah, fuck everything.
Oh. Basically, the left needs to come back and come back hard. Because it turns out when you have progressive ideals that that try to benefit everybody, they benefit everybody, including the people who are arguing that they wouldn't benefit from it.
You worded that really weird, but I know exactly what you mean.
I like seeing the bones of big things, so you can sort of imagine what they looked like before they were bones.
I sort of regret showing you that before you played the actual game, but man, that's a fucking good video.
Yeah. Okay, so the other summoner is now dead, which is good, because that was the source of my death before. Was the second summoner. That's just rude. Putting in a second one. God damn. I love being able to do that. Like the really weak enemies that are just there as walking health packs. I love just going up to them and just double clicking in the button and just killing them immediately.
Ah, fuck you. This is what you get. I love the concept of just enemies as health packs.
Yeah, no, that's a good thing that you need to include in your game, because Metal Gear Rising did that as well, and that's a great game. Like, basically every single video game with a health system needs to include a particular enemy that that is just basically, hey, I'm walking health. Oh, that's right. I also have a rocket launcher. What the hell, man? Why haven't I been using that?
Beats me. I thought you were doing a challenge run, maybe.
No awesome weapons, which is an impossible run. They're all awesome weapons.
2016 pistol only.
Oh God.
I'm sure someone's done it.
I'm
I don't know why
sure
you want to.
someone
I don't know why you want
has.
to watch it.
Prisoners with unsafe load.
There it is. I'll use it against this Mancubus. Oh, that's right. Oh, I forgot that their hearts are bombs.
Remember when they were showing this game off at like E3, and like everyone was like, "Yeah, that's a really cool demo." It'd be nice if the game actually looks like that.
My exact reaction was, "There's no way this game is going to be that game is going to be that awesome." And surprisingly, I was correct. It was better. Yeah, this, like, I was highly skeptical of this game when it was first announced, to the point where I wasn't even really paying attention to when it came out. I just so happened to, like, look it up, to be like, oh yeah, that's right, they're making a new Doom. When is that supposed to come out? Oh, in like 3 days. Okay, I guess I'll wait for the reviews to come out and see if it's any good. And then when they came out with the reviews, and it was like, yeah, this game's like really fucking good, actually. It's super amazing. And I was like, okay, well, they might be exaggerating, so I'll get it. So I bought it, and then no, it's Game of the Year 2016. And I'm saying that with a Ratchet and Clank game coming out in the same year, one that I've been looking forward to since like 2013.
Well, that was a remake, so that's like a letter grade off all just right off the bat.
Nah, I mean, that does. It's the fact that it was a remake I didn't really care, because it looked like it was going to be a remake of the weird game that that aged really poorly. So, you know, I'll take a good version of this game that got me into the series. Well, actually, no, that was Going Commando that got me into the series. Because I don't know. I don't remember if I've told this story or not, but I first played Ratchet and Clank at a friend of my mom's house. Like, she had just recently married this guy, and his kids had a PlayStation 2. So, and they had Going Commando. So I put in Ratchet and Clank Going Commando just randomly, like not knowing what the hell it was or anything, and just basically fell in love. So I bought the first one for my PlayStation not too long after that, because because that was back when I only had an allowance and not a job, so I had to save up money really slowly. But I eventually got enough money to get the first Ratchet and Clank game used.
No, I bought the first one when it came out because I don't remember why, but something sufficiently hyped me enough to buy it. And this was like when I was a kid and had allowance and no job. So something hyped me enough to spend my hard-earned, hard-saved money on that. But yeah, I bought it and played it and really liked it, and I played the entire series except for when it moved over to PS3 because I bought a 360 because the PS3 was $600 fucking dollars, so fuck that.
Yeah.
And I didn't play them until years later when the PSV was a reasonable price.
I ended up getting a PlayStation 3 pretty close after it came out, but not exactly when it came out because I had just gotten a job. Like, I had just gotten a job when the PS3 came out, so I was like, I need to save up a little more money first. And then I did, and then I was happy for it.
Hooray!
Because the PS3 ended up being way better than the 360.
Nah.
In my
Maybe
opinion.
in later years, but when they first came out, no.
Oh yeah, when they first
had
way
better.
When it first came out, yes, I will say that. But I'm talking just like overall, PS3 ended up being way better.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. I can see that.
Indicates that it is nearing the top of this Argent facility.
If she ruptures that,
Like, there's basically no exclusives that interest me on the 360 because I think Halo's dumb and bad.
Halo is dumb and bad. You are correct.
I will say this though, one of the books was kind of entertaining because it was about how they trained the Spartans.
Yeah.
And there's a scene in there where they're like, okay.
Oh yeah, I know. Like, they're wearing dark clothing. We didn't even give those to them. We don't know where they got
No,
them.
it's like yeah, they're trying to show this guy just how awesome the Spartan training is. So they put a bunch of kids in their underwear in the training room, and then they run off. The lights go out, and then 15 minutes later they arrive back in with like wearing power armor and holding guns, and the guy is like, where did they get those? And the guy's like, honestly, we don't know.
Presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown.
It was something like they knew they were going to be put in that for bullshit, and they just stashed guns and armor.
No, they break. It's like part of their part of their training thing is that they kill the power, break out of the training room, find the stuff that they need, break back in, and then turn the power back on.
I don't remember those books too well because they were pretty fucking boring.
I only
At
read
least the first one was awful because it was literally just a transcription of what you actually did in the game.
I thought that was the second book, and the first book was like the origin story thing.
No, the origin story came out later.
Okay, well, that's the only one I've read.
I think.
Did
I
they-
don't remember.
Did they include?
I think I still got them somewhere.
Did they include in the first book? Did they include the part where Master Chief died to the Flood 20 times?
Oh god, that level sucked. Like, here, run around the same fucking corridor repeated 20 times while you are swarmed by horrible, awful things.
There we go. Got him. And oh no. Yes. Give me your meat.
That's not a good way to approach a prospective date, Kalon.
Listen. I'm not here to be their friends. I'm just here for a quick and easy health pack. I don't know where I was going with that.
Something relationship joke.
Something Virush. The quote unquote famous ladies, like pickup artist. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Hit on every conceivable woman you can find. Eventually, one of them will say yes.
No, they won't.
No, they really won't.
Turns out they can say no every single time. That's not how probability works.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
The road to hell is paved by Argent Energy.
This game is so good. I love all, like, just how corporate opening portals to hell has become in this universe. Now, Jim, don't forget to turn off the Ardent Energy when you leave, otherwise a portal to hell will open and we'll all die. And that'll go on your performance review.
You think hell energy is less or more efficient than thermal generation?
The road to hell is paved.
Probably more, considering there's a energy crisis going on in the Doom universe, which is why they're using hell energy. But... and without it, humanity's basically screwed.
I just like the mental image of a bunch of demons protesting a pipeline.
Demonic invasion in progress is the best corporate message ever. Someone had to program that in. Yeah, somebody had to program, like, it was somebody's job in this company to be like, okay, so you have to program the AI to say that there's a demonic invasion in progress. What? What? Don't worry, we'll pay you overtime.
It's also very heavily implied that basically everyone working in this company is more or less kind of an indentured servant. Because they're on Mars.
Yeah.
Where the hell are you gonna go? You
Yeah.
can't exactly walk out.
Well, it's also like not even implied about this. Oh, there is one place where you can fall to your death. Okay. But like,
And you found it.
yeah, it's not even implied. It's just like outright stated that they're encouraged to go into like weird cults dedicated to hell because it gets them closer to the Ardent Energy, and that's the whole end goal, is just get Ardent Energy.
Get that paper.
The road to hell is paved by Argent Energy.
How are they getting the energy back to Earth, actually, is my question. Like a giant fucking power line strung from Earth to Mars.
Oh, I'm getting the uranium coating. The bullets now pierce through enemies. Why would you get anything else?
That doesn't make uranium coating making bullets. You wouldn't want a coating of it. You'd want it to be made of depleted uranium.
Oh, speaking of that, there's a couple of really good scenes in the Dresden Files where well, it's in one book in particular. Harry is getting like audited by the FBI or something for reasons, and so they're pounding at his door, and he has to figure out how to get rid of his depleted uranium stuff because he uses it in certain rituals. He's like, oh shit, this is highly illegal to own.
Alright, how's he get rid of it?
He opens a portal to the Fey realms and shoves it in a giant hole.
Well, I'm sure they really appreciated that.
Actually, it was the area that he shoved it into was owned by his godmother, so she didn't mind so much. Yeah, he has.
I'm sure that makes sense in context.
Yeah. In context, he has a fairy godmother. She's not nice.
She's okay with him just dumping uranium.
She put
wherever.
that. She actually made sure that that the portal that he opened up to the realm in his house actually led there. So yeah, she kind of is cool with it. She's weird. People tend the Fae are weird. Butcher's been writing peace talks for like 3 years now. Yeah, I'm glad that I haven't had to sit here and wait on that. But at the same time, kind of sucks that I don't have more to read because I was really enjoying those book series. Also, a guy who's been working on a game for forever, or not a game, a book for forever. It's fucking I forget what his name is. But he's King Killer Chronicles. I've been waiting for day 3 for like 5 years now. Get to work.
Stupid lazy artists.
Yeah. Authors are kind of, especially fantasy authors, are kind of like really notorious for like pumping out the first couple books really quickly, and then they're like, yeah, okay, I'll get on the next book, and then it takes them 7 years to write it. What? Oh, George R. R. Martin. George R. R. Martin, like that.
George R. Martin.
The show is going to be done way before the next book is even out.
I stopped caring about the show.
There was a really good scene in the newest episode, actually, that just aired Sunday night.
I don't even have HBO anymore.
I don't have HBO either. That doesn't stop me from watching it. It's called piracy, Ape. In fact,
But that's a crime.
actually, HBO doesn't care if you pirate their shows because the way they figure it is that if you like their shows enough, you'll just get an HBO subscription and watch them legally. Which, I mean, that doesn't work with me. But they still don't stop people from like uploading torrents and stuff.
The best way to combat piracy is just to make your shit easily accessible.
Yep.
I mean, you're still going to get people who will always steal it because they have no money or they don't want to spend money because fuck them.
Like I don't
like,
want to spend money on it because HBO is expensive and I'm kind of like poor to begin with, so.
But like, back when I pirated music, because I pirated music when I was a teenager, is because there was no good way to just have music. Like you could buy it, if you wanted to carry music on the go, you either had to carry a CD player or rip music to an MP3 player. And MP3 players
were
like,
hell of expensive.
This was pre-iPod era.
Yeah.
And there was no like service where you could just download music. Like there was no Google Play, there was no iTunes. This did not exist. So everything was just a horrible jumbled mess. And so I would just download MP3s and put them on my MP3 player, and you know, it's like it was just a big fucking mess. And thankfully, like nowadays, there are awesome services that just let you do all that shit. Like I have Google Play. I subscribe to their music subscription service, so I just have like a library of music that I can access anywhere I want from my phone or computer.
Mm-hmm.
For only $9.99 a month.
Like, I don't pirate too many movies anymore because I have Netflix, and Netflix is like $12.99 a month for 4 people to watch at the same time. And we have a lot of people in our house that use Netflix, so I gladly pay that. So yeah, I don't pirate too many movies these days because of that. Turns out if you make something easily accessible and affordable enough, people will buy it. What?
Weird, right?
Yeah. How do I switch
You
grenades? Oh,
always
okay.
Are just gonna have a sex of people who will just never pay for anything ever.
Yeah. Oh, I died right as the place was ending. Dang it. Oh well.
Oh dang. Oh gee.
Oh darn.
Oh man.
Oh, I really screwed the pooch on that one.
Ah darn. I messed up pretty badly there. Oh, I just made a big mess of things. I really hecked it up.
Doom guy confirmed to be from Minnesota.
Oh, hey dear, I'm the ultimate slayer of evil. How you doing?
Is this gonna be
Come over
another
here,
fire
inside,
lizard?
Nah. Just wanted to invite you to my potluck.
Tyler was the best thing. I want to create a bot that allows you to type in exclamation point Tyler and get a random Tyler quote.
Doom guy in full power armor, standing outside a Packers game with one of the cheese hats.
Oh god damn. Jeez.
Dang. It's 10:30. I need to shower off all the stink of the day, actually.
Yeah, once I beat this level, I think I'm gonna call it quits because I've been streaming for almost 3 hours because I was seriously not paying attention to how long I've been playing this game because I love it.
It's a good game.
Oh, I've never seen that one before. Okay.
Category 3 directional event in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
But yeah, Tyler, I think Tyler is the best thing we'd ever come up with in a, well, not ever, but the best thing we've come up with in a while.
We don't come up with many good things, apparently.
No. Well, that and Tyler was just like really good.
Yeah, I guess.
Where the fuck's that Mancubus? There he is. I wanted to get... Oh, there we go. Finally. Alright, save and quit. Hey Malik. Malik, do you already use your fucking Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime thing to subscribe to somebody else? If not, why aren't you subscribed to me yet? Because you get an amazing pig. Get this good pig.
He's a big pig. You can be a big pig too.
Oi! Anyway, that's it. It's for now. I will stream more of this probably tomorrow because holy hell, I've been wanting to replay this game for a while.
Did you end up buying Titanfall 2?
No, because the only version we have at work was the enhanced edition, and it was like $40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still worth $40, I'd say.
Oh, okay. All right. Anyway,
But
thanks.
I don't know. If you don't want the enhanced edition, it's fair.
Yeah. All right. See you guys.
Bye-bye.